Whoever takes Milton Mini now could potentially win this game. Again, there is so much height advantage to having Milton Mini. You can get up high. There's about 4 different levels. Also a platform. You can even get on top of the pipeworks and walk through the power. You can just lay down. No one knows have any idea where you are. So much cover, so much ground, so much prime territory. But it's going to be a challenge to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squads now inside the circle. Everyone is creeping in. The pinch is starting to happen. Here comes the push. Here comes the crush. And there's quite a lot of people down south as well. I'm seeing about 6 squads that are all trying to work their way in. But they've got to get past a team like this. You've got to get past these houses. They're just turrets, just people aiming outside the windows, battering you down, shooting your car, shooting your body, taking away your health. It's going to be rough.
Ferrix and M south of Milton Mini. They're using the defilate hill. They do have someone behind them now. I believe it's Switten that's got on the coastline. I didn't see whether they jumped for the river or not. Looks like Taylor and Milau are trying to peace out. They're going to get out of there. Munchkins takes down Real Populous, who's been doing so well, but he's down, and oh, they're running straight into gunfire. Which did take down the driver. Milau got knocked.
I like it.
Taylor hops in, says, see you, buddy.
It's a good switch.
Celis has taken down Pierre. That's the last Spec Gaming guy alive, because I've always taken on. That's not good. You don't want to be hitting that when you're solo.
Rip.
And Froz picks up another kill.
Absolute rip. That's rather unfortunate. And this is what I said. This late in the game, if you're driving vehicles all around Milton, you're going to be in all kinds of trouble. There's so much open ground. Getting inside a compound right now is absolutely key and critical to making it up into the top 5 here in squads.
Balak and Avenger open. Seeing if they can pick up another kill. We did see Balak getting a decent amount of kills in there, and the vehicle eventually will go down. It wasn't them that got the kills, but it does draw their attention to one another. If we can have a look at Avenger, it would be nice. Sigsy gets another. Sigsy and Froz are absolutely ripping it. The circle comes in. It is bang on Milton Mini. It is going to be a straight-up Milton Mini scrumble. Everybody has to get into that location. Hollywood, of course, was there earlier.
And he's just hiding behind the pipework. Here's a wall, a pipe, an SMG, and a dream. He can kind of hold down for a little while. I think he may have moved back. Mui, in the meantime, he realizes the same goes for a lot of these players. There are a lot of defilades, there are a lot of bushes, there are a lot of ramps and hills. You know, there is places to kind of hide and chill, but still, pretty much all around Milton, apart from them, it's going to be open ground territory. It's going to be hunting season. Honestly, the guys inside Milton Pound, this is what I said before, inside Mini, there's still no one there. There are people on the outskirts, but everyone's afraid to go inside in case somebody is there. But this is why it's so important to get stamp your foot on the ground.
Sigsy gets another. Taking on the SG guys. We're watching the headshot.
That's a beauty.
That was beautiful. Knocked him down. His teammate needs to revive him. Ferox and MDs are getting pinned by Froz. While this is happening, Mac and Dark finishes off Monkeys as he tries to get across the field there. Mac and Dark running in. He needs to get his teammate alive, but look how open this area is to try and get.
The killing fields are opening up and people are doing damage. Just to make you guys Milton Power taking a foothold. The general squad's
Can we
tactic.
look at the top? Can we? I know we're looking at Avenger. I'd love to look. These are 2 pro teams lighting up there just to the northern side. You can see it's Ferox. Ferox is going for the push. He's trying to push on Sigsy and Froz while Pixon's taking shots as well. Gets across. There's Froz. Ferox down low. He's going to down Sigsy. He's got to protect him, and he does. Froz lands the shot, and Froz and Sigsy must be close to 50. They are on 15 kills. They are way ahead of everyone else. They need to get themselves a revive and then get back in the circle. So it's going to be right on the back of them.
This ain't good. He's been hit in the head. He's been tanked up. Sigsy's going to have to hope that he's got bandages and he has the meds to heal through this one because it's going to hurt. The blue is doing the damage. It's also forcing him down.
Sigsy's
down outside of it, but he's getting smashed by.
How?
He actually misses that last shot.
How
he's alive, I'll never know.
I don't know. He managed to get in the circle. They went for the split. And Sigsy and Froz are both going to be able to heal themselves off now. Brathen's spotted out that Sigsy is over there, but this is a squad that's on 15 kills in the finals.
There is one player, though, which could be the Dream Ender. Brathen here. He's got a vehicle. If he has to move, he could just charge it. He will have to reverse slightly into the blue. Can annihilate. 4 times scope. Level 2 helmet, level 2 chest. He's all stimmed up. Here comes Froz. He has the bike. They've no idea where he is. Sigsy's here, but they'll be giving away the position. I'm looking for the position. I'm looking for the first aid. He's going to have to bandage through. He's either saving them till last, or he's just on complete poor man's loot here.
Surely they see the Dacia stuck behind the corner.
I'd say this is a trade. Yeah, more bandages. So they are, unfortunately, running very, very low on stims and meds.
Avenger and Balak have moved into Milton Mini. They have got into the compound. Hollywood hiding in the corner from Liquid. JH and Picken, who won themselves the squad game a moment ago against the Doc. Solid players, all of them, in this last final circle. Mac and Dark on his own. He's going to make the move. Max is lying prone on the edge of the circle. Sigsy takes the shots on Picton. That's dangerous. He has to try to make this move here because they've got to start moving. You can see 7 seconds and that blue's going to come in and it will absolutely chunk them down. He just got hit. I think Sigsy's screwed.
He just tried to run Sigsy over. Sigsy moved out the way, but now he's getting drilled. Pixon has to fall back as well. Sigsy gets the kill. As he drives by, he nails him from behind. He dies in the car. And now they've been gifted this side of the circle. This will allow them to move in. Hollywood picks up a kill as well. Balak knocks out Pixon. And while all this has been going down, this has allowed them to move in on the north side. Mini Milton, now they're all inside. We have Penta in here. We have Alliance. We also have Liquid. Balak comes flying around the corner. Hollywood gets bodied. Down he goes. Now the circle has actually been pretty much gifted to Sigsy and Froz. We do have a team still inside. 6 players remaining, I believe.
It's a wall pick. They're going to run around the corner and straight into each other. Look at them. They're both going into this corner point. They're going to hit it almost at the same time. Avenger. Froz is going to get around the corner first. Let's get to see. Comes around. Avenger manages to get the corner. Balak taking the hit. The good grenade here. Look at them. Sigsy and Froz are both tossing grenades straight at Avenger. He's got to get around the side. Tries to come around. He gets Froz down. Sigsy's got to get cover. Balak needs to come around. He lands the frag grenade. And Sigsy and Froz go down. Avenger lands it, but he is now going to get back up. And it's Balak and Avenger versus JH and Pixon.
Now, the good thing about the position for JH is it's actually allowing Avenger to get back up. These guys can get tanked up again. They have the meds clearly. They have the skill. Can they win this 1-in-1 engagement? 2-on-2.
I mean, this is prime PUBG, right? JH and Pixon did very well in the squad game. They've not had a single kill so far. Balak and Avenger on 9.
They can pretty much flood them down because they have both angles.
Avenger's got it.
Look, there you go. They can just flood them. Oh, that's a belting shot.
Avenger's got no armor, no body armor. The head armor's almost gone. He's just got to toss out those nades. Hits him. Pixon goes down from falling, blown out the zone, I think. Hits him down. Balak lands the kill there. There's just one left. It's JAH. He's tagged up. Avenger can't peek this at all anymore. He's got no body armor. It's all on Balak. Avenger continues. Nade after nade after nade after nade. He goes for the peek, looking for information. Finds JH, lights him up. JH goes for the peek. Now they know exactly where he is.
There's nothing he can do here whatsoever. The first aids have been used. Balak's going to make a move onto the second tree, try and get this angle.
Oh,
they have
JH,
the left.
He saw
yeah, this is it. This is all kind of... Unless he just manages to find the wonder headshot, but he has a level 3, so he can at least peek. Whether he goes left, if he goes right, he's got Avenger. If he goes left, he actually downs Avenger, which is incredible. Can he also finish off Balak? It's a 1 versus 2. If he wins this, it would be incredible.
He's got him headed up. He's got him headed up. There's no more nades there. Balak's thrown just about everything he had. The kitchen sink was tossed out there. He repositions while JAH is not looking, but JAH saw it. Goes for the peek. Oh, the little lean. Almost lands the shot. Balak is tagged up. Just one more shot is all he needs.
Free firing, we mentioned it earlier on. Text the left, text the right. Shot, shot, shot. Bang, bang, bang. It's a one-on-one engagement. Whoever wins this is going to be the victor of game number 1, but who's it going to be?
The circle is with Balak if he wants to try and play that game, if he wants to stop the peak.
Still got the level 3 as well, does Balak, so at least he can poke, he can peek. He's not in as much danger as Triple H is.
He's got to make the move. How many bullets has he got left? I mean, he's been firing
around
the whole time. He's only got the single gun. He's going to go for the run. Balak sees it. He's in open ground. Balak tries to go for the peak, but he's got to risk it. JH lands some shots. He's going for the meds as JH pushes up to the next tree. They are within touching distance now. Red dot comes out.
I like this aggression. Push up, get up close and personal. The red dot comes down with the M4. The spray. Is he actually going to push him?
He's going
lay
for the meds.
down. He's actually just going to lay down.
Does he realise it? JH is going to push. Surely he's going for the meds. The first aid's going to fill up. He comes
Spray down comes
the animation's
in.
there, and JAH gets it. It's the only 2 kills they get in the entire game, but it's what takes them the chicken dinner in the first round. But we should talk about what counts here, because it is all about points, and it is 3 rounds. It was a second place and 10 kills for Avenger and Balok, third place and 16 kills for Sigsy and Frost. Massive rounds. Would you believe it? Hollywood and Moleman get 4th place after Moleman died in the play zone
Can we
to no
just
one.
take a moment to appreciate that JHH, between them, they only got 2 kills. The 2 kills that he got was a 2 versus 1 to win the game. What a time to kind of find your stead. I mean, you could see what he was doing, left in and right peeking. You got to be careful. To be fair, Balok, he did have the upper advantage because he had that level 3 helmet. He had a more chance to be able to peek and take a few more bullets than what he did, but the aggression paid dividends. He moved into a point where the circle had to force Balok into his line of sight. He did. The M4 came in, the spray down hit him where it hurt, and now they have their own freshly cooked chicken dinner.
First one, can they get more? That's the question. We have 3 rounds,
Spicy.
of course. Lots of gaming action to go. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to have about a 10-minute break for the guys to repopulate the server, get themselves set up for game number 2. A really nice finish at Milton Mini, using the walls, using the trees, using just about everything you can. Let's see who can take the next one. We'll see you then.
You see today are tomorrow's ancient history. If you're not a part of the evolution when the view changes, you'll fall behind. Open your eyes. Can you see it? Let us capture it together.
JÖNKÖPING.TV. Watch PUBG and CSGO to earn free coins. Choose who you think will win. Earn more coins by answering trivia. Choose correctly to get raffle tickets. Win awesome prizes like PUBG and CSGO skins, virtual reality headsets, and more. Play now at PUBG.sliver.tv.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to DreamHack. We've just had an epic finish to Game 1 with some serious pros clashing against one another. We are moving into Game 2. But before we do that, we do have to discuss something. And, of course, it's about the fact,
Yes.
unfortunately, not everybody was in that game. So, Rich is with me. Obviously, they've been discussing it backstage, the best way to approach this. And the best way is how we've approached the entire tournament.
The most
it's
even
fun.
and fair way.
It's the most even way of doing it. It means we're going to have 4 rounds. But what we're going to do is take your best 3 rounds. So obviously in the qualification, we took the best 5 rounds. In this, we're going to take your best 3 rounds because we can't take anything away from that epic match we just had. And, of course, it's unfair for the guys that couldn't possibly get into that game. So there was a couple of guys that didn't get into it for various faults. It wasn't their fault at all, so you can't punish them for it. So this is kind of like the best approach.
Yeah.
And it's the best for everyone because we get
That was
another
basically it.
round.
We didn't want to obviously deny anyone any points in the previous game, and we obviously don't want to make anything, anyone feel left out or anything. We need to make sure it's all done fair, all done well above board. So we take it's another round.
It's another round.
That's all it is. Just
Best way of doing
another
it.
round.
And we got 90 people in the server already. It's going to be a 96 teams. But let's just briefly talk about what the hell just
How
happened.
good that was. Oh,
That was so good. Yeah, we had
was
16
amazing.
Froz getting, 16 kills
I can't believe
overall.
he fluffed the 1 versus 2.
Mental. Balak and Avenger. Massive round from him. Absolutely wonder. But, yeah, like you say, he fluffed the 1v2. JAH, the only guy that actually did something, that's the only time he did something, was a 2v1. It was absolutely epic. So
It was good. It was good fun.
and Hollywood, like Mole Man went down in the blue.
How
How
do
did
you
he do
even
that? But
How do you-
Hollywood still managed to get 4th place. Oh.
What game are you guys playing?
What game we playing? You may have heard of it.
Video games or what's going on here?
You might have heard of this game, potentially.
Okay.
There's a player. He's unknown.
What is it?
He's a slightly unknown player.
Who?
I think you might be the best. I've heard that you're the best player in the world at this game, to be
talking
fair.
about me?
I'm talking about the 2-time. How you doing?
Yeah. Can I take your seat or is that
No, you can take my seat if you like.
Want me to take your
Yeah.
seat?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I gotta throw the headset off.
Oh, you gotta throw the Turtle Beaches down?
Is the mullet okay on that? It is. Okay.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Ooh, baby, man, these things are incredible. Soundproof.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you?
How the game's been going already?
Pretty good so far. Have you managed to catch up with any of it?
No, I was participating, and Ollie didn't hold his own, right? Or else I'd be in the finals with you guys. Okay, that's just a fact.
Did Team Liquid not hold the dock up as they should have done?
You know what? Let me take off. Hold on. Let me take off my backpack. Let me get a little.
Get yourself comfy.
Yeah,
Get yourself
let
in
me
the
get a little
zone.
Comfy. Okay. So talk to me about these games. Do we have a leaderboard update?
I think we do. I think we could potentially bring it up. We'll show the doc all
Okay.
the scores, how things have been going in the back. Obviously, we've been playing for 3 days now. These
Damn, I
guys-
look good on these cameras, huh? You got lighting, professional lighting. We got the professional background.
I tell you what, the mullets look so good in real life.
Doesn't it?
So damn good.
I keep telling well, here's the thing. I keep telling him, when I broadcast, it's always in 4K, right?
Oh.
High definition, minimum. But when you see the 2-time in person, wow.
The height.
The height,
You can't stand it. You don't see the height on camera.
the jawline, everything. It's incredible, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And
I have
these
to stand
microphones,
corrected.
this headset microphone is top notch.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You can hear my voice in your ears fine. Does
Yes.
it sound good?
Yes,
You appreciate the accent?
I do. I like it. We have a good combination right now.
We do.
Where are you
We're
from?
both. I'm from England, Leeds.
England. Okay.
It's not a very nice place.
The United Kingdom.
It is.
I love saying that, right? People come into my chat all the time saying, hey, I'm from the United Kingdom.
And we are united.
Man, it's one of the best. I love it.
You visited London not so long back.
I did.
What did you
Did it-
think?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I actually.
Congratulations on the award, by the way.
I appreciate it. Right.
Well deserved.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I did a nice full investigation of the full city, the entire city on foot. I jogged it. It was a nice. It was a slight jog. It's a little cool outside, but I went to all the different landmarks, and wow, what an experience!
London is a nice area.
Beautiful.
There's some bad places to it, but it's also a nice
Is
area.
there? No, I don't believe you.
It depends if you know the right people.
Okay.
You can also know the wrong people, I suppose.
Okay. Well, then bring them into my dark alleyway, right?
So, do you want to cast some games?
I do. This
You
is
want
going
to
to be
cast some PUBG?
This is literally the first. This is a first-time experience for the two-time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
the
mean,
first time for everything.
Yeah. I do a lot of doc casting on my own channel, but I mean, this is a setup.
Woo! It's new.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Any particular players? I know you're obviously playing with Break and Smack, for instance, but are there any players out there that are up to the doc standard?
No.
No?
No.
Best in the game?
Well, the best sniper in the game, obviously.
okay.
4-time, 8-time. I don't need a cheek pad. I don't need a little flash hider. What am I gonna hide in the tall grass behind a tree and I'm shooting shots and no one knows where I'm shooting at? No, I want them to know exactly where I'm shooting so that they approach me so that I could take them down and look good doing it.
I think Borg would disagree from NIP.
Well-
He's been disrespecting his boy.
What game does he play?
He plays PUBG with Sweater.
Okay. I thought he was a Counter-Strike player. Or a retired one because he couldn't make the cut. Right?
No, I'm talking about Borg here.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
He tried
okay.
playing Counter-Strike, didn't
I
make the cut.
see.
Now he's rolling over to PUBG, and he's barely
Wow.
surviving.
You're getting done here, dude.
Yeah.
It's not good. So this game is about to go live. I suppose we're going to cast this then.
Let's
Might as
do
well
it.
Get this done. You can share your expertise, obviously being the best in the game. You
Yeah.
can tell me how this thing
Definitely
goes down.
high-level expertise.
Are you looking for some snipers? What are we looking for?
I'm looking for early game. I'm looking for early team positioning because we know if a team's landing in military, we know they're going to be looted out of their mind.
Yeah.
Right? In comparison to someone that's looted Severny and they're just praying, hoping that they got a card just to get the hell out of there. You know what I mean?
We've seen you go to Severny a few times these games, though. I have to question that one.
That's not my call.
Oh, that's all on you, Ollie.
Yeah.
That's
on all
why Liquid didn't win IEM, I suppose.
Yeah.
We'll have to go with that.
Yeah.
It's a good question. So you drop down Millie. You're looking around.
Yeah.
What's the gun you're going for instantly? What's good for the early game? What did the doc like to pack straight off the back?
Ooh.
You're a shotgun man? You're an AR man?
I'm a fully kitted out of its mind Scar man.
Oh.
You put a Scar with a red dot, fully kitted out, and just a level 2 vest. I mean, doesn't matter. I don't even need a helmet. You know what I mean?
I like it.
At that point, I don't need anything else.
Hey, the bulletproof mullet will...
Yeah.
Who needs a helmet when you got the mullet?
The black steel that drips down my back. Absolutely.
He looks so damn good.
I
Real
know.
life.
These cameras, they're doing justice.
The lighting's it's not doing well for my forehead. It's a bit...
Yeah.
Makeup isn't going great today. But I've been told in the back we are getting a server remix, so we do apologize about the delay. But
What's a
who cares
server
about
remix?
it?
Is that...
I think so.
No?
Are we getting any words with this? Because I know you can rap.
No, that's
I
what
heard
you were
last week.
supposed to come in.
Oh, you wanted me rapping with it?
Yeah, it's a remix.
Okay,
All right.
I'm not down for that.
That's fine.
I wasn't
That's
ready.
fine.
Sorry. I let you down.
You did.
It's not good.
What are these up here?
So these are what our winners will win. This is a golden...
What the hell are they going to do with that? Like,
Level
go
3.
make some steel?
Maybe.
Weld?
Apparently
Weld
they have to
some-
weld. I just came through the ears.
Okay.
Get that, won't you? I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Did you get the doc seal of approval?
Yeah, I think so. Technology built in there.
Yeah, these are
LCD.
the new Google Drive,
prototypes.
4K, LED, OLED, GLED,
Man,
whatever
I
LED
love
you
it.
want.
Yeah,
It's
I
all in
love
there.
it.
Has the brain capacity of a 3,000 gigabyte server. It's pretty good. So we do apologize, guys, about the delay, but who cares when we've got the dock here? We can talk all day long. We're just going to get this server done in the back. And once again, the teams, we will be going for a 4th game. We did originally have 3, but now it's going to be 4, a little bit of a mix-up in the back. But we're getting all that sorted. We're making sure the players are happy. They're all in the lobby. Everyone's evenly kitted out. Speaking of kitted out, we're talking earlier on, about drop zones, things like that. Are you always the melee kind of man? Are you always going melee every time?
I mean, if a
full
plane,
momentum?
Yeah, if a plane goes by trifecta, it's personalized.
Yeah?
That I created for a particular building in military. And the entire world, the entire international video gaming community has adopted it because I call it trifecta. Some people call it Superman. I don't know why the hell they call it Superman, but Yeah, if there's a military opportunity, I'm landing there. I'm getting 4 to 5 kills. I'm looking good doing it, right? And I'm sprinting by you, getting your kill, getting this kill, getting that kill, boom, boom, boom. I got the 4-time car, and I'm walking out of military, approaching a bridge camping situation, but I'm geared out, looted out of my mind, and trust me, I'm going to win that conversation. Okay?
I like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. Well, speaking of sprinting, some of my friends back home, been a Halo commentator. I'm sure they would appreciate me talking to you about this.
Okay.
Halo 2, Halo 3.
Best ranking system ever.
Yeah?
Ever.
Simple as that?
Simple as that.
I heard you talking about the Halo 2 maps on stream the other day.
Halo 2
Appreciate it.
maps, incredibly well designed. Halo 3, it's like Halo 3 just kind of took Halo 2 and just polished it for the competitive community to a certain extent. I know there's some, some people will argue Halo 3 or Halo 2 over Halo 3, but for me, just from let's just say if you're the most casual competitive, like very casual gamer, it's so easy to understand, 1 through 50, the best players are at 50. I got to go all the way up. And whenever I move up, I know I'm going to be playing players around that same ranked area. It's so easy to just understand that, to take that in. And I think a lot of this is my personal opinion, the two-time opinions. I think a lot of these ranking systems that are being created these days are a little bit too complex, not just for the players. I mean, the players can digest it, but I think more importantly for the spectators.
Yeah.
It's really hard to digest some of these things, right?
What rank were you back in the day? Dare I even ask?
Well, I was 48, 49 for Rumble Pit. Didn't get to 50.
You're a Rumble guy.
I was a Rumble Pit. That's all I
Wow.
played. Yeah.
That's
all,
OG.
That's all I played. Rumble Pit.
Nice.
And the reason why I didn't get to 50, I had some connection issues. Okay.
Didn't we all? If it weren't connection issues, it
Yeah.
was bloody modders.
Yeah.
Modders galore. All right. Well, I am being told this will be getting underway very, very soon. Liquid. So to put you in the picture, Molman, Ollie's teammate.
Okay.
Last time they were at DreamHack, they were the reigning champions.
Woo! Baby.
They're coming back. They've got a title to hold. Molman, unfortunately, died to the blue in the previous one. He didn't actually make it into the circle. So currently not looking strong. But you played with Ollie. What do you think to Liquid? What do you think to Ollie?
I think Ollie's an incredible player. I have to be honest. I'm going to be straight up honest. I had no idea that Ollie was a professional player when I teamed up with him the very first game. But I liked his demeanor.
Yeah.
I liked his thinking process, his tactical ability to understand the situation going into the first game, playing with the 2-time the international video gaming 6'8", extremely good-looking champion, right? And he handled that pressure. And boy, oh boy, we got into a top 10 situation the very first game, and I wanted to play with him for the rest of the day.
The man can snipe, and he's a damn good rifler.
Yeah, and I don't know what his role is on his foreman team. Is it a lead role? Is it more of a support role?
Well, when you look at them, you got Schoon up front, who's kind of the captain. You also have Hayes, who's kind of the overall guy. But then you have Molman and Ollie. They're the more you snipers. They're the sit back and kick-ass kind of guys.
Gotcha.
The rifles, the scopes, the damage. And you could see, he's been having a banging weekend. Yesterday, they were at the top of the charts. And I'm sure you can see why.
He's rocking and rolling, baby.
Let's talk about Shroud then. I know you and Shroud like to play some PUBG together.
Yeah.
His skill compared to the Doc?
Well, we go back to the whole retirement scene, right? There's a reason why he's retired from competitive play, specifically Counter-Strike. Either he's just too old, he just doesn't have the eye-hand coordination, the reaction speed. I don't know what it is. I don't want to go into the details. I just know when I get next to him in terms of a 2v whatever in Battlegrounds, and I get the sniper on my side, I'm showing him up every single time.
Wow.
Right? He's a good player, right? He always gives me a hard time that I'm too wristy with the mouse, and he loves to use his shoulder and his elbow, and he brings it in. I don't know if you ever seen a camera of his setup, but literally his mouse pad's as big as his table, right? I don't know what he's doing. He's reaching over here, But I like Shroud.
Yeah.
Got to respect him.
What about Summit? I see you two having some one-on-ones.
There's a reason why he's playing that cartoon Minecraft wannabe competitive battle royale game called Fortnite, something like that, right? Because he doesn't want to enter my realm. Because we've already shut him down multiple times in H1Z1. We've shut him down multiple times in Battlegrounds. So he's run away. So I'm not too concerned about him.
Running from the Doc.
Yeah.
I like it. I do like it. Okay, you're talking about settings and stuff. Obviously, we do have time to kill, so we'll just keep talking. We'll just keep winging this one through.
Yeah, we're winging it.
What kind of a sensitivity kind of guy? You like the slow pace with the mouse, or you just full momentum, full speed?
You know what? I used to play on 45,000 DPI, and then some guy told me that you're probably playing a little bit too fast, right?
Just a bit.
So I dialed it down to 400 DPI, and so in-game Battlegrounds, if you want to know my in-game sensitivity, it's 40 across the board, 400 DPI, and then my look sensitivity is about 47, 48. And I'm actually a really wristy player, right?
I'm liking this hand movement.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, are these 60 frames per second, or is this higher?
I think this might be 60.
Okay, 60. Okay, because I want to make sure
production
it catches all.
actually just reassuring.
Yeah,
I like it.
but that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
What
enough.
about yourself?
I'm a slow kind of guy. I was a sensitivity 2 player back in Halo 2, so I'm more on that.
2 in Halo?
And it worked.
Yeah,
It
BR.
doesn't work these days, but
No,
it worked
it's
back in Halo 2.
Completely different, yeah.
It was good back then, but not so much now. Made it into the top 2K in Europe. It's not bad for squads.
Baby.
Not bad. I'm quite happy with the... what about yourself? When are you ranked? Do you know?
For what?
For any of them. Solos, duos, squads. Do you know where you are on the leaderboards?
There was one time where I grinded, after a patch, the leaderboards came out, and I grinded duos, and I was playing with Vis, and I think I got up to top 20. Top 20, 25.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
And obviously I carried Vis the whole time.
Well, obviously. Better than TSM. Moving forward then, obviously we've got the new patch coming out for Battlegrounds. You seen the new map a little bit? You looking forward to playing the new map?
Yeah, there's a lot of tall, high-rise buildings to hide and camp in. I have no idea what to expect, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I hope that's not the case, right? Like, I hope people are still hot-shottish in terms of mentality, driven, right? I want them in the cars. I want them coming after the 2-time. I want them to try to get the high-kill games. And we'll see what happens. I'm very curious to see what that map, the design of it.
I know you're a big fan of, obviously, map design. You speak about it on stream and things
yeah.
like that, so it's good to get your thoughts on kind of what we could potentially expect.
Yeah.
Because we have the vaulting coming into effect as well.
That's, yeah, people have their own opinions on vaulting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not as consistent of a crouch jumper as, say, for example, Shroud, who can hit it every single time going through every single window, and that's why he can control school like he does. But there is a skill set involved with that, crouch jumping, and I think vaulting to a particular level kind of takes some of that skill out. But at the same time, it might introduce a certain level of flow and confidence for other players to get involved in battles and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
As a 2-time, I'm going to give you the option here. You're having a little bit of a problem getting one player finally in the server.
What's his name?
I'm not too sure. Apparently, they're locating him. So...
He's located. What, did he have a hot diarrhea, acidic, goosebump-driven panic attack?
Saw you in the booth.
Yeah.
You're going to be casting these games. Anyone's going to be.
That's true.
Shitting themselves, to be fair.
That's true.
We can either take this to a 10-minute break, or we can sit here and kind of have a chat.
10-minute break?
10-minute break.
Oh boy. We should cut it to the commercial, come back, come stronger, beefier, more ripped, veinier.
There we go.
That's my 2 cents.
Well, you know what, production? You heard the man. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes' time. Woo.
PUBG.sliver.tv. Watch PUBG and CSGO to earn free coins. Choose who you think will win. Earn more coins by answering trivia. Choose correctly to get raffle tickets. Win awesome prizes like PUBG and CSGO skins, virtual reality headsets, and more. Play now at PUBG.sliver.tv.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DreamHack Winter. My name is Sims, and this is probably the most surreal moment in my casting history. I am here live with Dr. Disrespect.
It feels good to be here.
Yeah? You having fun?
I am. Like, first off, I guess there's we're missing players. One has had a diarrhea panic attack. The other one sprained his ankle trying to sprint back to a station. The other one fell down the stairs because he's not athletic enough. I don't know if his coordination. What's going on with them?
I don't know. We got a computer that they can win, and a helmet, and they're not even here.
Wow.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
We can get this there. Also, I actually owe an apology to Molman. Apparently, he had 30 bandages. There were no first aids, no stims, no vehicles.
That's not an excuse.
Is it not?
No.
Well, I'm still going to apologize to him because I feel bad, man, but probably shouldn't. Sorry, Molman. Better luck in this game. I'm sure you'll be the reigning champion. You'll come up on top from Team Liquid. Again, we have a minor delay. It looks like we're almost just about there. I can see 91 players in the lobby, and I think very, very soon we will be pushing on with this next server. But we're kind of, it's a little bit repetitive, but let's talk a little bit more about yourself. So,
yeah,
playing
I love talking about myself.
About yourself in game. Playing comes in, direct top mid from the north, going over Severny, straight down the middle, heading towards military base. Where does the dog go?
Are we talking wanting to win the game, or are we talking about getting 15 to 20 kills solo experience?
Both. Let's do two scenarios.
Both.
We've got time.
Both probably military.
Yeah?
I'm probably landing military. Hopefully I can come out of there with 6-7 kills with 50-plus players, right? I'm getting past the bridge. I'm not playing any bridge camping games. And then from there, we would have to find out where the circle is. And then I'd rotate it accordingly, trying to catch players trying to get to the safe zone. Playing ultra aggressive and just trying to be on top of my game. Right?
And I've vicious rumors telling me you're not the 8 times kind of guy. You're all about the ACOG.
Yeah, I'm about the 4 time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 8 time I could throw it on if it's that one guy that's on the opposite side of the mountain who's desperate for attention, shooting at the 2 time from super far, super distance. Right. Like that's when I'll equip the 8 time. But if I want to be consistently aggressive at medium to long range, I'm having the 4 time on the sniper because the ADS speed's faster, it feels faster, the rendering, the computer performance of being able to scope in and not have an affect the ADS speed or whatever you want to call it, the performance of it. I love it. It's more consistent. 8 time, it's great, but I prefer the 4 time.
The 4's the sweet spot. And when we talk, you've already actually mentioned over the ARs, you're a Scar fan.
I'm a Scar fan, fully decked out. But that's sort of shifted a little bit. I'm kind of back on the M4 train a little bit, fully decked out.
The M4, fully decked.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful gun.
It is.
What about the 16? You're not a 16 fan?
M16 is number 1.
Okay.
Out of all the ARs, in my opinion. It is literally a laser beam. Like that's, you do the speed.
To be fair, it's a good interpretation.
Especially silenced M16 with a red dot and an extended quick draw mag.
So I'm assuming you're a burst fire as opposed to single?
I'm a single fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't need training wheels to try to increase the speed, right? Like I'll match the speed of the burst fire.
Speaking of wheels, boots on the ground kind of guy, or do you prefer a vehicle, get around the map, find yourself a good location?
If I get 4 or 5 kills, I'm getting in the vehicle. If I'm fully decked out, I'm getting in the vehicle, and I'm roaming around until someone else shoots at me. Then I'm hopping out of the vehicle in the middle of the street because you know why? My hair's flapping in the wind. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling really juiced up from head to tippy toe, and I'm going to take that guy down who was firing his shots.
I like it. I do like it. I'll tell you what else I like. I've been given confirmation in my ear that exactly 2 minutes' time, this game will be going live. Myself and the dog will be commentating across 96 people. Remember, this is the grand finals. We're now not only into, we're not as a best of 3 anymore, this is a best of 4. We'll take the best 3 games from the 4 matches, and whoever's ever at the top, baby, by the end of that, Level 3 helmet. Nice cheeky computer. They're going to be walking away. Second place also is going to be bagging themselves an LED monitor. But for now, server's alive.
And $2.5 million, right?
No, that's a different competition.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Unless
Gotcha.
you put in the cash up front. You know,
I might have.
You never know.
You
Could
never
be a
know.
secret player. You never know. But it looks like the server is live. So we're going to go ahead, jump on in, take a quick look at some of the players. We'll bring up the names and try and remind ourselves who's been playing all weekend long. We'll hit that tab button because the plane is going to go live. And when it does, we'll discuss exactly where people are going to be dropping. But straight off the bat, what do you want to see from these people? What do you want to see on stream?
Less colorful boxes and names and more combat and precision aiming.
Simple as that.
Yes.
And we'll see if we can get this going, and we'll see if we can actually bring you that level of play. Because there are some really good players here. Again, we've got Liquid in the fold. We've got Alliance in there. We've got Penta. We've got some very, very strong individual European players. When we look at, are you on the bandwagon of EU versus NA? Or are you just?
I see that a lot spammed in the chat. I see it a lot. The EU players are more dominant than NA players. I mean, who's to say until there is the definitive, extremely balanced, extremely optimized competition that proves that point. Until then, it's just hearsay. I think that's all coming from Counter-Strike experience, from my understanding. And Counter-Strike experience, basically the EU side has primarily dominated that, from my understanding. But
I mean, when we look over at console, for instance, it's very NA, for example.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, Halo. But even when we kind of talk about EU, NA banner, like TSM, for example, it's 2 for 2, split down the middle.
That is interesting.
There kind of is this divide.
Yeah.
I suppose you stick 4 good players together and they're going to come out on top. But come on, guys, let's make some noise over here. We won't go out on the stream, but let's put us hands together. Game number 1 is live. 91 players are on the server. We're on the point of your man, Hollywood. We'll bring up the map in full screen so we can discuss exactly how this flight path is going to go down. We're coming in from the west, just above Primorsk, and we're going to go all the way across and more than likely ending in Malta. Give me your thoughts.
A lot of early jumpers. Looks like that we have one team going down to what is that, Primorsk, and then it got another team floating up the west side of the island. Wow, I'm actually surprised at some early jumpers. I guess they're trying to early jump and then pull quickly. Is that the strategy here?
I think so. I mean, a lot of them look like they're going to be heading to George. There are still a lot of midway flyers. As you say, we are more kind of based towards the south. You'll get a couple that may touch the end, try and long fly into military. Prim, we're already going to have some very quick action. Now, here comes the dump. You've got the AFK kind of box where everyone's going to fall. That's going to be down on Milta Power. Here we are, though. We'll actually have a look of Prim. Are you a bit of a fan of Prim? Because I've personally found it a little bit out the way.
It is, but I play a lot with TSM. This is one of Vis's go-to strategies if we're going to stretch for a car. If we really want to guarantee a victory, we feel unbothered looting in this area safely, and then being able to safely get out of the zone. There's boats to the east if it is a military spawn. If not, we have vehicles to the north of the town, and you know what? We're safely out of there. Semi-looted out of our minds.
I'll tell you who won't be getting safely out of here, one of these two teams. So we've got 2 players on the opposing side. Unfortunately, they only have handguns while we're looking at Zalendra here and Big T. One of the winners from day number 1, actually. They're both rocking AKMs. Taking another further look at the map further afield, people are moving up. It looks like we've got a bit of an engagement going on here over in Gatka. Hesberg, I mean, what's
already damaged?
Yeah, no helmet whatsoever. He's got the AKM, but 10% health. He's not looking good.
No. He's just barely surviving. What he needs is some pills, some steroids. He needs a level 3 helmet. Jeez, he needs a private helicopter to get the hell out of Dodge. That's what he needs.
It doesn't look like he's actually getting out, to be honest with you. I think he wants to take this fight. One player will fall. I mean, fair play to him. He's peaking. He fancies it. The AKM does hit hard. There's a lot of different kind of opinions on the AKM. Do you have one personally?
It's hit or miss for me. Some days, some games, it's just absolutely demoralizing of a weapon. And then there's other games where I feel like the spread on it, I can't control it. I don't know if I'm feeling dehydrated at that particular moment. I just can't control it.
we'll see if he can control it. M16 and a Dream looking through the window. There are two players on the opposing side. We can see, catches him off guard, drills him, kind of poops the bed a bit and has to step back.
These guys are panicking. He's peeking at the window. Wow. Whew.
Look at that. He loses his face, knocks him out. His teammate's going to help him now. In this scenario, what would you be doing? Rushing the guy because you know one's down?
I'm calling him out. If I'm Inzermin, I'm going to repeat that name one more time. If I'm Hanser Zimmer, I'm not going to repeat it again. If I was him, I'd communicate to my teammate, let's push this and let's get the job done.
But they're not doing that. They're actually holding the angles. So the revive will come in. Meanwhile, I don't think actually anyone's died. Still 91 alive, which we did kind of expect in a grand final scenario it to be much more slower pace. People would be not necessarily a little bit more campy. However, look at this as we move. This is going to be the aerial tower just outside. Do you have a particular name for this place? Because there's about 5 different ones.
Yeah, I call this place a waste of my time.
Well, there we go then. A waste of my time is what we will kind of go with this for now. We'll see if any of these two teams do waste their own time because they're going to take the fight, but I can understand that point of view. You're going to have to go trudging through the water. You got to loot through the houses.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, again, it depends on the pacing of the game, where the circle is. I mean, where they're at right now, it's actually not too bad of a spot, and where the circle's revealed itself. You know, it could be a smart strategy. They do have another team within their vicinity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Falling at Roz. We've got a cheeky Roz battle going on. Pony Rider, ex-Copenhagen Flames player, M16, doesn't have a helmet. So, if he takes a bullet to the brain, unfortunately, he will fall down. And it looks like he's just lost his teammate. His teammate being Ramesses the Great. And he's trying to run away from this. You can hear the bullets pinging. Gets the AKM, doesn't have the reload on it just yet. Probably want to try and find some safe ground. Yoshi Boy, though. Shotgun, no armor, no helmet. So, interesting battle here. The battle for Roz is on, and as we see that down in the kill feed, people will continue to drop. 85 players remaining on the map. Just take a look at that. Let's hold on this circle for just a second. So, not a lot of water in play, which is obviously something that we always like to see. Few people down at Nova, few people in military base. They're all going to work their way up and make the way towards the center. School buildings, they're all in. Roz is still in. Yasnaya's around the center. Pachinki, though, SG. We've seen these guys constantly battle through SG for the last 3 days. 3 teams are in there, and it looks like Stoff has just lost his teammate. Backing on the side, and there we go.
Finishing the job.
With the 16 and the 2 times.
This guy's literally one shot. If I was SG, I understand that his teammates were just damaged. I'm pushing the situation. Okay. I had no idea that he had a down teammate. Wow.
Here's a question for you. Every time you pick up the 2 times, do you kind of smile to yourself a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. Because it just reminds me of the past and the present and the future.
Hey, it could be the 3 times, could be the 4 times.
You never know.
You never know, indeed. Do you think we could ever see the Doc representing a competition level again?
I don't think so. Until there's hundreds of millions of dollars up for grabs, maybe.
$1 million contracts.
So this is a 2v1 situation. Staff kind of isolated, right? Like these guys are circulating. Whoa.
He's actually going to knock one, so he has to fall down to the ditch, which forces PJ to react. Molotov comes in, going to try and burn him alive. It will just clip the edge. Has it actually touched him? No. Very, very close, though. He's going to run through the fire. I'm sure Summit 1G would appreciate that one. We'll see if he presses. Nope. So he's not going to press the advantage. He's going to fall back further and deeper into Pachinki. Good play, or would you like to see him kind of advance on that one?
He knows that his teammate's floating around. He obviously doesn't have a strong idea of the angle of where his teammate was. But at the same time, I probably would have gotten aggressive with him, with the down guy, trying to get an angle down that dark alleyway, down that dark passageway where he was downed. But that's just me.
Pony Rider aiming down sight. AKM and a Dream. Hard scoping in to see if anyone pushes by this window. Of course, he has lost his teammate, and this is Rozhok. Doesn't have a helmet, so he's very aware of that. AKM and Shotgun on the opposing 2 players. They know exactly where he is. He knows exactly where they are. Who's going to have the bigger balls to push it, though? That's the question. Avenger takes out Molman down in the kill feed. So Team Liquid have just lost a player. I wonder if Ollie is still alive. That will be very interesting to see later on in the game. Malman again, current reigning champion.
You know what? Based on the sort of where the safe zone is and how it's sort of the first circle, how it's revealed itself, I'm very curious of these people that are in Georgepol, both north and south. I mean, how many teams are in? There's got to be a couple of teams. I see 4 or 5 teams over there.
And as we are discussing that, the kill comes in, the shotgun does its damage, one will drop, but that's an easy revive. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in George, spread across the north and the south side. We've also got one in crates. A little further afield, just around the west coast, we have 2 other teams. There is a solo player just hanging around there. But as you mentioned, they're now all going to have to shift into this circle. They all have to rotate because the circle, the blue, it's starting to creep. It will push them in very, very gradually. It's whether or not anyone actually wants to be that guy, kind of camp on the edge of the circle and just wait for them to approach. Because you can, that is obviously a tactic. You can take the angle and wait for them to come to you.
Yeah. Absolutely. And these 2 teams that are fighting here deep west, this blue is going to circle in. It's literally going to cover them up, right? They're going to choke on this gas as they're fighting each other. This is going to be an interesting confrontation, an interesting conversation.
Eden, 2 times on the minute. Trying to get an angle potentially. They've got the level 3 building, so they can look outside. Again, though, while they're doing this, fair enough, you're trying to get the kills, but you're also losing looting time. You have a level 1 helmet, which is fair play, level 3 chest, which is good, but Superstar, he is tanked up. It's the ACOG and the M16, the 4 times that you so well love, is doing the job.
Absolutely. These guys love this lean peeking. That's such a vital tactic in this game particular. Not being able to show your whole body, you don't want to do that. You just want to peek. And obviously Haslan is doing just that, putting shots in, crucial shots. But again, these guys are fighting. The blue's coming in. I mean, if I'm the team that's a little bit farther east, I am having one of my teammates looking for a car. How are we escaping this situation?
It's the biggest question that's not on everyone's lips, but these 2 lips, they're going to rotate around.
There it is. There's the rotations. They all understand that now.
They'll be looking for the vehicle. There's usually a buggy somewhere, often a Dacia as well, just off to the east. But again, if there isn't one, they're going to be in trouble. They need to obviously be sure that they do have the meds. While you're taking these fights, you got to remember that this blue is moving. And you're also losing precious looting time. One will try and get away on the bike. He decides to jump off. Let's see if he has the first aid. His teammate does. He has a Car 98. He's got a 4 times as well. The scope's there. Can he find it? Oh, it's also silence. This is pretty kitted up. It's an 8 times, excuse me.
Is Miwi going to peek it? I think Miwi understands now, right?
I mean, you've definitely heard one. You've heard the pop, and it's come flying past your face. Miwi only has a 2 times. He's got to be careful. Ah, his teammate also has an 8 times. This is Car 98, 8 times versus Car 98, 8 times.
Wow.
Who's going to win the battle, though? That's the bigger question. In fact, neither of them might do. It looks like they might be bailing on this one. He's being tanked up. He gets pushes back. Miwi doesn't really know where to go. They decide to get in the car, and both teams will opt to disengage, which is fair play.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, look at that. They look good doing it. Backwards. Incredible.
Here he's trying to get in a phase later on with a montage. Goes for the reversal. Dormin on his POV. The spray comes down. Can he knock a player on the back of this buggy? It's going uphill. He does.
Ooh.
His teammate comes in. They knock one. Now the question is, are they going to be able to get the defensive? Actually parked the buggy directly in front of him, so he can. We can see on the left-hand side there. He has the angle. They can use him as bait. Look at this. You just hear the tree. It's hitting the woodwork. He's in all kinds of trouble. And he's also inside the blue. This might potentially just kill him.
Yeah, especially not having any type of scope, no red dot, no holographic. This is going to be some tough shots for Dormy.
Rest in peace. He manages to find him. They connect, and he buries his own grave. But we've had the circle shift. She's moved on, and she's hovering around that Yesnaya area. Give me your thoughts on Yesnaya. It's obviously a big built-up area. We have a lot of towers, a lot of houses. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Yesnaya, I mean, Olympic ice skater, right? Like gold champion. Oh, we're talking about a city within here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very very clustered. It's very claustrophobic. If the circle starts to wind up there, if it shrinks in on that area, man, you're going to talk about a lot of teams that are going to still be up And then it's just going to be the waiting game. Where's the circle going to wind up? Who's it going to favor? And how are the rotations going to play out?
I think the strong point about it is more so the fact that you can get on top of the buildings, you can get on the towers, but all around it, it's so open. You've got the fields a week behind you, you've got the hillside at the back of you, and generally if you have the scopes, you can pick people off. But, as you mentioned, it can get super, super messy. Like, you know, compound fights, and this is what's going to be interesting about the next map, what we spoke about earlier on. How are these compound fights, how are they going to go? How will they break down? Will people just kind of sit in the buildings, or will they all protect them?
It will be interesting to see how the next map's design is. What are the point of interest? How many cities are there? You know, what's the verticality like? How many open areas are there? I'm very interested to see what this new map's is gonna show.
And it's playable very soon. It's going to be coming live on the test server, so everyone's going to be able to get that. Meanwhile, the grenades going in thick and fast. One player has dropped, and they're getting hyper-aggressive on this. Repopulous. Light wine we've seen in action all weekend long. The M16 is here. Excuse me, the M-Force. It's going to be on full automatic. He decides to tap it. Peering down the red dot. 16 versus 4. 3 times.
Ooh, they missed the rotation. Maybe they didn't. Yeah, that's. Oh! And the cleanup right there. That is the end of that team. He could revive them. Well done, Repopulous. I like how they stuck together right there. They didn't. One guy didn't leak over around the corner. You know, they made sure they stuck to each other so that if there was someone going down, they were right there to revive, clean up the mess, and move on in the game.
Which is what you want to do. You need to get up top, and you need to bag those points. They're also important because we take your best 3 games out of 4. And by the end of it, the people at the top of the mountain, they're going to be walking away with the PCs. Now, could we see a little bit of an engagement here? One car is pulling up on the other side. He's creeping around.
Very cautious player. Is he solo?
It looks, I'm not seeing his teammate, to be fair. So yeah, I think his teammate has actually dropped. He's got the extended mag, got the silencer, the 5% deviation will be there. Level 2 helmet, level 2 chest, he's got some gear. But very, very aware, as you mentioned, every single compound you've got to think as I approach this, there's going to be a team here. Even if you don't know, you have to approach it as if there's going to be a team. Will they see him? They do. Here comes the initial engagement. How are they going to do this? Grenade comes in, he hears the pin, opts to run. That's absolutely fine. But where this compound is, he has a lot of defilade. He can at least get out. He's not going to take this fight, and honestly, why bother? It's a 2 versus 1, they have the height.
That's a good move. Is he going to leave fully? Is he going to get out of dodge fully? Or is he just going to kind of hover around like a dark shadow deep in the night? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like it's happening. I actually like his move. He's kind of staying semi-aggressive. The other team is panicking on the second floor, you know, playing hide and seek. But you know what? Umpire. He wants to get involved, and I like his mentality.
I think the only thing not going for him is the fact that he doesn't have an ACOG or a 4-time scope. He's only going to be using the holographic. I mean, the holographic's it's a good scope, but it's no ACOG, which Vendors has on your right-hand side. If he sees a face, potentially, he could be planting a bullet between it.
Yeah. Not sure what his backup weapon is or his scopes in general. Okay, so he decided to leave. I almost thought that might have been a good strategy to just try to get this 1v2 down. And the reason, because he doesn't if you look at the surrounding areas of this compound, it really is long distance play, right? So I think he has to stay within that vicinity in order to survive.
Balok with the tap. His teammate will, on the opposing side, get behind the tree. So it looks like we can get a revive going off here. However, Avenger, who is the teammate of Balok, he's running through the field. You can see him just on the right-hand side, skimming away. They're probably going to go for the pincer here. This is a 2-man squad. Minute with the ACOG. Balok on the left, Avenger on the right. They're working together as a team. They're both pincering in. Ops for the scar. We have the red dot. They know exactly where they are. Look at Balok on the left. He's pre-grenading on the left-hand side. He potentially could force them into the line of Avenger. This is exactly what they're trying to do. I love the aggression.
Love it. Wow, the smokes. Well placed smoke. He gets down again. He spots the other teammate. Avenger trying to get an angle on him.
Hits him through the smoke as well, which is impressive. And he's got a Can 98, which is silenced, and he's got a scope on it. So they remove one player from this team, and then they say, okay, time to move away. Don't get aggressive. What's the point?
What's
he's still alive.
Well done.
New crit comes in. There are Taylor and his teammate just by it. We'll see if they opt to go for that. But look at where the circle's landed. It's still sticking up north. It's keeping Yasnaya in there. You can see the fireworks going off on the map. Vehicles will start to move. Everyone's now going to start to rotate to the top. People are actually inside the fields, which I'm not a big fan of, because if people in Yasnaya are in those back buildings, they're just going to murder them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to see how this lake comes into play, especially the north side of the lake. A lot of people like sort of camping those cliffs because there's plenty of cover, there's plenty of head glitching. You have good elevation, you get a lot of messaging in this area, especially this particular team right here. I'm very curious to see where the next circle goes and if it plays into their advantage or not.
And just a bit of good news, we could see a bit of fun, because I have seen a big boy gun in play. I'm not sure if it was a 24 or an AWM, but one of the players has picked up a crit, so there is a big boy sniper in play. We'll see if that comes into work later on and does some goes to town on some faces. Meanwhile, Sinti peeking away in Yaz. He's one of the first players to arrive here.
This positioning is fantastic.
I like the long building. The people call it hospital, people call it police, because you've just got so much open cover, and you've got the wall that you can just all four angles.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with how the circle favors them, because the people that are east of the circle, they have to trickle in, and boy, oh boy, they're going to trickle into danger.
It's going to be a firing squad. We'll see how this one progresses and does shift people up. Meanwhile, Balok and Avenger picking one up earlier on. They continue to loot through. Level 3 helmet. That's going to be nice. Level 2 chest, level 3 bag. We've still got that Can 98. We've still got the M4. Avenger are very, very, very aware of what's going on. Checking all the corners, all the angles. We have the mid-14 and we have the Scar. It's a good set of weaponry. He also has a level 3. He's 3'd out of his mind.
Ooh, level 3'd out of his mind. That's got to be a good feeling. I love it.
And more importantly, it means that he can poke, he can peek, he can angle his head out the window, doesn't have to worry about going down instantly. He can get the information, feed it to his teammate. These two right now looking solid. I'd probably suggest maybe I would like to see them get a bit more height, you know, down on the floor, while the other people are taking point inside the buildings. But then again, it can be a negative effect. If the circle doesn't favor them, they have to go out that building. They have to come out the front doors.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at Sinti playing it. Didn't want to sacrifice their positioning. He has spotted both the team. Now he's taking shots out. His teammate, he's probably messaging something to his teammate. Hey, listen, I spotted a team of 2. Just like that, one of their guys is down. But one guy did sneak in.
So he's chilling inside the back of the library. He also has a mini himself. So we'll kind of see what happens, to be fair.
I'm very curious of the two teams that are floating in from Stalber, because they do have the high ground. I'm always curious to find out what sort of advantage they have floating into.
Oh, he's hitting the concrete, unfortunately. Still got this position that this is a different squad that's arrived to the party. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Straight out the window. So his teammate decided to go downstairs, get a better angle through the window, hits him through the garage. And now look at this. We could just watch this. This is going to be a fireworks show. Look at all the bullets. Look at all the trajectory. Just watch the kill feed racking up.
Yeah.
Melson kills Maka. AKM, 53 players. We get another knock. That's going to be Rick. He will fall to the M16. Zelendra comes in hot with that one. Ivol knocks on him himself. Then Little Fix comes in, kills Vendiz. Kavorka also knocks out. This kill feed right now is just, it's gone from what, 53, 48? Kill after kill after kill.
And I think it's favoring a lot of the teams that got established within the city and that have angles looking outside of the city. And unfortunately, it's all the players that are trickling in that are getting demolished, getting demoralized, getting reminded why they should have been in correct positioning.
One player tries to run the blue. Sinti, though, laying fire with his teammate. Just a quick note, I've looked at the update. You can see he no longer has the zone on his own map. So now they know they have to move. But the bottom end of Yasnaya is still in. And guess who's down there? Avenger and Balok with those level 3s, playing the buildings, playing the sightlines. It's going to be fun to see exactly how they handle this one. There is a bit of the water in there. You mentioned the water as well earlier on.
Yeah, and you could just tell these guys just that are outside, outside of the city, floating in late, especially with where the circle's going, which is heading a little bit more west within the city. A lot of these players, it's going to be real difficult for them to get into a top 25 situation and float in safely. I can't see it happening.
Sinti's POV, he doesn't know this, but we do. 2 more people have arrived to the party. He's just caught the fit. Ooh! Tags him. Don't know how the hell he's alive. But he's all kinds of damage. There's also another team coming up behind them, so that could be all kinds of problems. And now this is what we mentioned before. Fair enough, we've seen Sinti's POV all this time. They've been on the building, spray down in AKM. Just while we're talking about that, will the second player join in? Yes, he will. Welcome to the party, my friend. See you later.
Hacks kills. Hey, guess what? I'm getting his. I'm following him on Twitter. I'm going to DM him. We're going to start playing duels. Just
there you go. Job done. I mean, that's better than the prize alone, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But kind of speaking about Sinti's POV, obviously they're up on there doing all that damage. They now have to move through Yasnaya. They have to go down on the stairs. Eden's POV. Mini 14, ACOG. Tap, tap, tap. Drills 1. His teammates there also with a Kar 98. At the inside, no, they're not. They have to cross the water. This could be interesting.
This is going to be very interesting. If they take the northern route, they are definitely going to run into a team. And even that team's not even in a safe zone. They're playing late game. So this is going to be an interesting rotation.
They're also taking shots from inside Yaz. You hear the hit of the punch from the bullet. This is going to be Zalendra with the ACOG. Firing away at the mountains. Does have the rocks to kind of give them some sort of cover, but as you mentioned, Doc, they're going to be running into a team.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised Zalendra is putting shots on these 2 guys rotating from the top, because Zalendra is actually giving away their positioning, which is really close to the center of the circle. Very interesting.
I'm also more interested why he's kind of running on the outside of the rock area when they could have used the deflate. They could have played the blue a little bit better, in my opinion, and as we see, speaking of playing blue, that's rough. How are you supposed to get out of that one? Hiding behind a rock while 2 players are just kind of homing down here. Now we'll see Eden fall, finally. He's dead. His teammate is still alive. So we got 3 teams up at the top. Spray down comes in. Esh will fall. Joel also knocked outside in the blue. They can leave him to bleed out, but Ukek.
But there's one more player that's rotating. He probably is... So he's going to met up, and then he's going to get his teammate up. By the time maybe he gets his teammate up, Zoop is going to rotate behind him and take him out. I'm just going, I'm basically... Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay.
No, I think, well, it was the right play. That's what would have happened. However, the shots are still coming in from Yaz. People know exactly where he is, and if you get a kill, you get more points. So kills mean something for these guys.
Gotcha.
That's what they want to get.
Interesting, okay.
And now we're on a 50-50 scenario. The new circle incorporates half of the lake. Not a great deal of land. Not a lot of places to hide. This is going to be hunting season out in the open.
Looks like there's a battle going on at the gas station close to the river.
Bullets are flying. North and his teammate. We've got a Scar and an M4. 2 of the best ARs in the game, especially fully comped. We spoke about this in the pre-game. Taylor inside the gas. Holographic on the AKM. Big fan of the holographic. I've moved over from the red dot more recently.
Yeah, I'm working with the holographic for fully auto weapons. I find a little bit more control, red dot, a little more precision on the M16.
Oh, he's actually tapping him through the gap. So there's 3 squads here. This is a big battle for the gas station. Playing the defilade. 2 people breaching from behind. Come around this corner. Spray down hits him, just sweep. Taylor does get tagged though.
But here's that gas. Like, we're fighting, and why are we fighting right there? Now we have to rotate, and we got to rotate heavy.
The drill comes in. Taylor lays the smackdown. I'm sure Tom Taylor T2 would be extremely proud of that one. Doing the second name proud. And now he's got to get out. He has to leave his teammate.
He's got it.
Simple as that. Frozen Sigzip, Team Alliance and Team Penta players, 2 European professionals. Sigzy with the 2 times. 2 times. Baby. And look at that kill feed. Balok. Bill Ward. Sigzy knocks 1. Drill.
Ziggy's got an incredible shot on him. I like it.
Another man from the United Kingdom. Doing king, queen, and country proud. Big T now. Look at that gap. That's a belting angle.
For whatever reason, I've seen Balak literally just dominating the kill feed the entire game. I'm very curious to see how many kills he has at the end of this game. But he is holding on tight.
Here's Balak's POV. 11 players remaining, and he does have Avenger with him. We've already got a swimmer. Looks like we're going to be playing some water sports. Again, the new circle incorporating a 50-50 scenario, half water, half land. It's going to make it very, very hard. Taylor's in there. We can see him on the player outlines. He's all kinds of damaged. How is he going to get out of this one? Oh, that's a bullet.
I'm very curious, does Balak see him in the water? Are they aware that there's someone swimming out in the water?
He's taking a peek, but here comes the party pooper, so to speak, on your left-hand screen. We could have a late arrival. And if he arrives late, it could really mess up someone's chances of coming high on the scoreboard here. We've seen it time and time again. Balak, is he aware, though? Froz's POV, Froz and Sigsy working hand in hand. 2-time scope with a mini. Froz obviously on the K98 also. Bullets come through. Zelendra and Big T just holding down the compound, though. They're inside the circle. They don't have to move. People have to approach them.
Absolutely. They have prime time real estate, especially with how many teams are rotating from the east.
Top 10 scenario, top 9. Now, you were talking about these top 10 scenarios. You're a big fan. Talk to me what's going on. Things are about to get messy. Let's run through this one.
Absolutely. Sigsy rotating from the south end, trying to develop a strategy in the back of his mind. How is he going to infiltrate both of these houses? He knows there's a team. All he's got to do is take a little baby grenade out and toss it over like a Dirk Nowitzki baby jump shot from 15 feet away.
Obviously playing for Team Alliance here for the UK. Zelendra and Big T, all kinds. Be north, he's got the K98. Taylor, no health. Obviously, he can't, kind of targets whatsoever. And look at this, they've finally seen Taylor. Frozzer steps up to the plate. He's going to take the energy drinks, try and top off that health. M4, holographic. He's getting hit in the back. That's going to be from the houses where Big T and Zelendra are. 8 players remaining.
Taylor's still waiting for the Mastercraft ski boat to pull up so he can get on a single ski and ski away, but it's not going to happen.
He's a solo player. Noth also solo. So we've got 3 teams of 2 and 2 solos. Taylor's still just swimming. I hope he's got his armbands on. Otherwise he's going to be drowning with a bullet fighting in the brain. Noth still trying to find an angle.
I do like Noth's placement right here. He's kind of playing this backside. I actually like it a lot. Where is he in terms of the safe zone? He's rotating in. He's got to rotate in. And just like that, he's... Can he get a full heal off right here?
I think he should. You can see the arm lean, so that should be the first aid coming in. Get himself topped up. Does he have a... Yeah, he's got a sniper as well. He's obviously not using it because this close, but he's getting hunted down. Here comes the spray.
Ooh, big, barely surviving. He decided to go with the hip fire maneuver, and it worked out.
I mean, sometimes if you just need speed, you've got to go for it, right? You can't afford to aim downside.
Top 6 situation. I love this. It's getting real intense.
He's going to turn him. Spins around, gets the lean, goes for the poke, doesn't get the kill.
Things are happening real fast. What's the count right now?
It looks like Big T's alive. We've still got Taylor down in the water. One's
Taylor
knocked.
moving
He's
up
chilling.
ranks. I love this. Uh-oh.
Look at the finesse. Just dancing away, treading on water. Now we have to see Balak and Avenger have to move up to Big T because he has the compound.
Gotcha. And they're actually focusing on Taylor a lot. They're just keeping him in the back of their minds. This is going to be an interesting ending.
2 versus 1 versus 1. If you have to be a betting man, you have to put it on Balak and Avenger. Look at the gear. They're rocking level 3s.
I'm putting 2.5 million on Taylor right now.
There you go. You heard it first, guys. 2.5 million on Taylor. Who's taking the bets? Someone make a note of this. This is on Twitch, right? There's actual evidence.
Okay. Oh, there is?
Yeah.
I thought this was a closed mic.
Oh, no, no.
No, it's not.
No, this is wide open.
This is not a private... okay, gotcha. So it looks like a Venker and his teammate Balak are just ignoring Taylor in the water.
Could Taylor be the one? I'll tell you what, when the new patch comes out and we have bullet penetration, you won't be doing this.
Gotcha.
The circle is going to move down,
and
the walking wounded has to come out of the water. See you later, my friend. Jumps up.
Bye-bye.
And there you have it. 7 kills
Wow.
from Balok.
I saw him
And
on the kill
Avenger gets
feed.
4.
I saw him on the kill feed the entire game. Balak, just an amazing performance from the start of the game all the way to the end of the game. I really enjoyed watching his perspective.
11 kills in total. Now, these guys came second in the previous game, so they're doing well. They're
So we
racking
got a
up the
second
kills.
place and a first place.
And they've got half a chicken dinner and a full chicken dinner.
Okay.
These guys are loving life on the barbecue.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to them. Taylor and Millwall in second place. Zalendra and Big T in third. Sigsy and Frozza, Alliance and Penta working hand in hand. 5 kills in fourth place. North and Dane, 1 kill between them. Top 5 scenario though. Everyone else you can kind of see on there below and all the way down. You guys at home can take a look at the scores. There's no point in us completely running through them all. At the end of the day, there's only one real winner, right? And that's going to be Avenger and Balok. Congratulations to them. Overall, you happy with what you saw?
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting 20, 25 kill games from professional players, but you know what? 7 kills, the highest kills, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
It's all about the win at the end of the day, right? Or is it how you go out?
No, it's how good you look, whether you win or whether you lose, right? So if you lose, if you get top 10 situation, but you have 22 kills, I mean, people are going to remember that.
You're the real winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then, guys. That looks like it's going to be all from us here at the desk. Audience, can we have a round of applause for the dog, please? That was a shit hot cast, dude.
You're amazing.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of DreamHack. And
I sure will.
all what Sweden has to offer.
Yeah.
But now, though, we're going to take a very, very short break. But 10 minutes time. Do not go anywhere. We're coming
Don't.
back with more Battlegrounds action. See you in a second.
Don't you go anywhere.
PUBG.sliver.tv. Watch PUBG and CSGO to earn free coins. Choose who you think will win. Earn more coins by answering trivia. Choose correctly to get raffle tickets. Win awesome prizes like PUBG and CSGO skins, virtual reality headsets, and more. Play now at PUBG.sliver.tv.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You may be a little bit disappointed that I'm not like this 6'8" mean machine. I'm Lee Demon Smith instead. Sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint. And of course, joining me is Rich Sims, who has just had an interesting experience. I think it's safe to say.
It was an incredible experience, I've got to say. It's
good fun.
Very good fun. He's
fun.
such a great guy. He's bang on, yeah. It was a lot of fun.
So obviously we saw Avenger and Balak taking a victory in game 2. We're moving on to game 3. It's going to be getting underway in just a few moments. That is a first and second place for Avenger and Balak, the Danish Dynamite duo, effectively.
Danish Dynamite. I like that.
It's an easy rhyme, that one.
It is. Have you been thinking about it? Have you got it prepped?
No, I just rolled off the tongue, you see.
I like it.
See?
Like it a lot.
Unlike you dropped the beat, and you literally dropped the beat. You dropped the beat on you, man. You just didn't throw out the
I didn't
rhymes.
think you were wanting me to kind of
Do you want to interrupt him?
No, I thought...
You're too scared.
I wouldn't say it's too scared.
Intimidated?
I thought, if I do this, am I going to just like... am I going to offend him?
Or you could have been an internet meme forever.
And just completely bollocks it up.
Yeah.
That's what I was more than likely afraid of.
That's what I was expecting. Yeah, so, yeah, wow. Interesting game. So we've already got, like, some real full-on leaders. Because the second and first place is going to be hard to match.
Really is.
By somebody else.
Especially with kills behind it as well.
Yeah, with kills. They had, 8, 9 in the first game, and I think about 8 or 9 in that second game as well. So,
7.
Decent amount of kills.
Yep.
Obviously, you've got to think towards Frost and Sigsy, who had another decent performance, decent amount of kills, but the first game they had tons of kills. I think it was like 16 kills in that. And obviously, there you go. Equal on kills, 21 apiece. Wow. Okay. All right. That is close. And so we should point out, if you have just joined us, who these people are. Avenger is former Theatre of Mayhem. Obviously, it's a team that was one of the very top squad teams that recently broke apart for various reasons. Balak is a former DPS player from Overwatch. Obviously, he's come over to PUBG, as the majority of people have obviously come from various backgrounds. Sigsy is from Alliance, Froz is from Penta, so pros at the top. But JH and Pixon, obviously they picked up the win in the first game, only the 4 kills. They had 2, of course, in the end with that 2v1. Millau and Taylor, done very well, obviously finished second in that last matchup. Yeah. Have been doing well throughout, really. They actually took out Pony Rider and Ramesses, who just came over and said hello, actually. Down in 9th place, Hollywood and Moleman. They've had a few problems.
Yeah,
Moleman.
Way from, to be fair.
Moleman, did you correct yourself? Because I know there's a lot of.
In my defence, I did say either he's forgot to heal or he's just had a very, very bad game. You know, I think he was more offended that I called him out in front of the doc. To be fair, which I do apologise.
But that's true, right? But the fact is, if you haven't got first aids, why are you still out in the blue that far?
Hey, can't get a vehicle. Sometimes you play the game of chance.
They had a vehicle. They were just in quarry. They were just faffing around too long, in my opinion. Like if you've not got a first aid, you've already not got a first aid. You see that blue coming, you think, okay, I have to move.
I need to get out of here. It's time to move, boys.
He's not found one, and then obviously he went for the gamble, rolled the dice. Like, I'm going to carry on looting. There's got to be first aid in here somewhere.
Didn't go well, did it?
Yeah, but if you're in that situation, you know you've not got first aid. Why are you not with your teammate?
Oh, flash.
Why are you not with your teammate? Your teammate's a long way away.
Well, who knows? But
so many situations we can read into it, but they're going to have a big game now.
Yes, they need two big games.
It is their 3 best rounds, remember? So they're going to have, obviously, 2 rounds to go. 2 massive rounds already from the boys from Denmark. Avenger, who obviously had his debut on the analyst desk for us. He did very well. No, he actually only had that debut because obviously he did very well at Gamescom, so certainly a very, very talented player.
Or could you say he got the debut because he did very bad during our qualifiers?
Well, there's a few people you could pick for that role, though, if you're saying that. But
There
here we
are
go.
a fair few.
The plane is
Comes
in the air over Erangel. It's going to go straight over the channel. And that is going to cut the north area of the map off fairly decently. It does mean that the, I believe, what did you say, pussies that go to Severny, I believe was the phrase. And I'm glad you called him out on that. I'm glad you called him out on it, because he did go there with Hollywood.
And then he just kind of blamed Ollie for it.
He just blamed Ollie. Just blamed Ollie
I
completely.
just followed the route. Actually, even when they went to squads, didn't they go up there and then rotate round? So they did it twice.
They did. They did.
Maybe this is a weird
But he was in the passenger seat. He wasn't driving.
He got Ubered.
He got Ubered.
All right, we'll go with that. So let's take a look at this spread then. Few people, in fact, quite a few are going to hit down on Milta. Milta Power and Milta Mini are also going to be taken as prime territory. Fair few players still remaining.
Oh, lots of people going Millie.
It'll be a long flight to Primorsk, so we'll expect to see a battle there. A couple of stragglers have now decided that we're gonna change his trajectory here, so they will do. They'll also follow them into Prim. Early landers, both military and Novo, so we're going to see some very early battles. Ollie's getting chased.
Punch, punch, punch.
Feels bad, man, but
H-Rice pulled off. Moleman's got a gun.
gun.
Moleman's got a gun in the distance, so he's actually landed on the roof. He needs to get down and try and cover off Hollywood. Hollywood's picked himself up a gun as well. Looking around, got himself the SKS, going to try and drop down. Hollywood down! And that is not good for Liquid. Moleman may well pick himself up the kill here. The Swedish Goat's going to have to try and back away, but H-Right's the man that did the damage. And now Moleman needs to play this a little differently. No need to rush into this. Start to set yourself up with the gear.
everything that could have gone wrong these last few games for these two is going wrong.
Someone pulled his monitor out the last game, for crying out loud.
That's.
I mean, there is a few people
rubbish.
packing down out there,
Yeah.
and I remember that happening in the very old days of esports.
I remember it happening at one of the other events where
BYOC
someone
there.
actually pulled the complete internet cable for the stream out and took the stream and the event offline because they were doing pack down.
Oh
so
god, I had that in the finals beforehand. Some audio guy actually
Sure, we've seen
like reached
shit
up
like
and
this.
knocked the switch.
Oh, great.
And it like boom, disconnected it during a final. We were just like
T-toes.
we were on TV as well.
Oh.
That was a full Twitch stream, ESPN, the lot. Everything was involved in that one.
Feels bad, man. Tell you what else feels bad, man. The fact that Ollie is already dead. Liquid were looking for an absolutely banging game, but they're not going to get it this time round unless Moleman can pull it out the bag and clutch up when it needs to happen. Most SKS and AKM he's going to be running. I'm going to say he's going to get rid of one of the yellow weapons. Yes, he does indeed. So the 7.62 will be dropped alongside the SKS. He'll pick up the 5.56. Now he can run two automatics. Level 3 vest. Get the fat boy on. Level 3 bag. Level 2 helmet. So he's geared to take this fight lead. He can take the engagement. Looks like there's going to be a... Was that an extended or just a quick draw? It was definitely a lower rail attachment. He knows where this player is.
Yeah, it looks like they know where he is, though. You can see H-Right was following the tracks there. He's repositioning to get the angle as well, so they're kind of both going to see each other. Moleman making sure he stays on the second floor. The problem is, while he keeps doing this longer and longer, he's got no meds as far as I can tell. He may have picked up one. And obviously it's delaying and delaying and delaying. If you can get back on the roof, you can see that he can drop down. And I think H-Right's kind of read into that. He's thinking of dropping down to this blue crate. Oh, and then immediately spots him. Yeah.
That hurts.
That was Hans Zimmer whistling a tune. His teammate needs to get crawled out that nade. Oh my word, he's on nothing. He's got a pistol and a dream. But that is all he wrote.
This is amazing. The observers are actually giving us POVs from different areas.
Double battles.
Doing the magic.
I was actually sat out the back while they were doing that. It's pretty epic. And that's with like two or three people like just shouting the comms like that. I can't imagine how it's even tried with like 6, 7, 8 people. It's just carnage. But two-man team seems to be working the best so far. These guys have been absolutely legendary all weekend, bringing you the action. I'm sure you guys in Twitch chat have been appreciating just how well things have been run here at DreamHack. Moleman has managed to successfully escape. So, think back to game 1. They finished in 4th place. Hollywood lost Moleman early on, managed to survive. Can he do the same now? Moleman's got to go big. Ival and Pierre have been dominating Pachinki all weekend long, and it looks like they've done it once again.
Usual, picking up the body bags. What else would we expect? Fight cracking off down at Millie. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh, as we hop on board, somebody's trying to hide away behind the brick wall. Bandaged up the wounds, which means clearly he doesn't have a first aid.
Oh dear.
That's rough. No helmet either.
There's a nade. Miwi's got a nade. He's tossed one out.
Well, it found its target. It just needs to skip his feet.
Oh, he shuffled him, but it was just a little too far back.
They could probably tap his feet, to be fair, if they either took the roof or just aimed outside the windows. They might be able to get a... Oh, okay, that's a crossbow.
So hard to spot the difference between a crossbow and a pump-action shotgun. It looks almost the same from distance. The silhouette of the weapon.
It's your 40-year-old eyes, that's what it is.
I'm sorry, that there, look at that icon on Dry Cup. That is like so identical to a pump-action shotgun at range.
It's absolutely not far off whatsoever.
But it is also my eyes. Hang on a minute, you're the one with glasses.
Not bad. Oh, good
Lego. What? The crossbow knockout, boys. Wow.
No way.
Wow. He's bleeding heavy. Look how quick he's chunking down. His teammate needs to get over here fast.
Did he just do that? He just memed him. And he has a card 98 in the back pocket, I think. Clego's going to bleed out.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Crossbow's done it.
Yeah, Miwi's not getting there. That is a crossbow kill from Dry Cup on the roof of Millie. Has Umkai got one as well?
Oh.
Umkai, it's got an Umkai.
Yeah,
He actually does have one. He's not using it, though.
Come on, two of you. I know it's a competition level, but I'm sure you can just do it. Jump out the window, hop around, open the door, and just crossbow him to the face.
He's still on that roof, you know, with that crossbow. He's not going to... Is Umkai going to try and peek him?
If he gets 2 for 2, just give the man a hoodie, for the love of God.
Wow. The finals.
He's actually going out, so he might... come on, you can do it. Look down, look down, look down, look down, look down.
That's 3 different squads, isn't it? It is. I'm sure it has 3 different squads. Miwi. Come on, Miwi.
I wish I knew how to do this jump. You would still looking up. You're not going to do it unless you look down. Do it at the same time. You press space and see.
He's like, I want to get out this window now.
There we go. Looks down, pulls his heading, and now he's out. But crossbow.
Come on, Dry Cup. Come on, Dry Cup.
Imagine. Imagine. No. No!
Oh, he lands it again. That's 2 for 2 from Dry Cup on the roof. Oh, my word.
This is a meme. This gun shouldn't be used. You can't do this. You can't do that to a team in Millie.
In the finals of DreamHack, and Dry Cup literally nails him to the wall. Unbelievable.
Oh, God, no, I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, Umkai's still there. He could go 3 for 3. We got to keep our eye on what's going on over there.
What a meme.
He's pushing him. Get the map down. He's pushing him. Just press tab, man. Press tab. Feels bad, man. Press tab. Press tab and drop the map. I want to see Dry Cup. Oh, Umkai's running. He's getting... He's probably thinking, hang on a minute, 2 people died to a crossbow. What's going on here? I'm getting out of here. I'm not going down as an internet meme.
This is actually... Oh, that's it. Now, I like that. The observers are going to say, look, this is where...
This is the body.
This is where you died. This is where you are resting.
It was Miwi, wasn't it?
They're doing it again, actually,
Miwi.
Look. Dun, dun. We need that sad YouTuber music.
He crawled away and died. Yeah, it was death crawl away.
That's just a tombstone.
All right, Moleman on his own. So he's got the Swedish goat, who actually, ironically, they followed each other. These were both in.
Yeah, they've both actually rotated together, haven't they? They're actually landed at the same spot. Moleman still with the AK for the full.
Oh, he's not looking. The Swedish goat lights him up. It doesn't do a great deal of damage, though. Tier 3 vest, saving Moleman a decent amount of damage.
I like the fact that he's aware that the other player could be pushing him from the front, so that's why he's kind of anchoring back. The ACOG comes out.
He glimpsed him. Oh, that one bit of metal saved him.
Doom, 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 doom. Close. Grenade's going to go. He's going to cook it for a second, so as soon as it gets
Pretty
down,
decent
it's going to go. That's not bad, you know.
Been cooking enough, I guess.
Checking the windows. First aid is going to be on use for the opposing player. Are they kind of going to rotate maybe around the back of him? No, they're both just sitting in the base for now. In the base? What the hell am I talking about? Compound?
I mean, it's technically their base, right?
Essentially it is. I feel like I'm 12 again. I go make a base.
Build a base.
Go build a base. Mum, I'm in the tree.
You used to get the bed sheets over some chairs and stuff like that. I'm in my base.
Oh, we used to. No, I wouldn't tell you what we used to do.
Oh no, you've gone down that route. You can't. You started to. You can't stop.
In trees with boxes and sticks. And
Oh, proper treehouse.
Oh yeah, we used to use some.
That's deep.
Yeah.
They're allowed to do that in Leeds.
Oh, that's what we live in Leeds.
More man.
Tagged. Keep an eye on
Oh,
that
you gotta wait. You gotta wait. So Roccat, he's with PJ the DJ, or he was, and there's no DJ to be seen at the moment. He's there and still alive, but not with him at the moment. Esh off in the distance.
So we have a decent circle then, you know, he's kind of incorporating a lot of the map. He's slightly pushing towards the east side. We have Stalber, we have Savernit, they're all in. All of the east coast, pretty much from Kameshki, all the way down to Lipovka. Skirting around the top of Milta. In fact, all of Milta and just skirting the top of Milta Power, excuse me. That's all in. Rozhok everywhere. Bang. It's almost identical as the circle before, to be honest with you. Yasnaya sitting pretty smack bang in the fields of wheat and all the hay barrels. So it's going to be a decent circle. The push is coming in. People up in Zaki do need to rotate very, very soon. We have the guys from Novo, but maybe look to see if they do what. There's a little team on the edge teetering around in a boat. The guys at Novo could potentially do the same. In fact, I'm seeing it on a separate screen. They are grabbing a boat. So the final team from Sosnovka Island is now leaving. Nobody is on Sosnovka, and everybody will have their feet on Erangel. Still, the people up in Zaki are chilling away. We do have a battle going on over here, though. Where are we actually?
Yeah, it's Littlefix and Enoch just pincering up in style, but he didn't really have anywhere to go. Fraggy, I think they've took them both down now, so they've won their battle. Well, their mini battle, I guess you could say, for Stalber.
It's almost the same as before.
It is a very similar circle. It ended just obviously pretty much at the Y of Yasnaya, didn't it, last time, just above it. This time around, I'm looking to see who we got in there. Sigsy and Froz are back in school. Getting an education.
Class is in session. Class dismissed. That's what you always say.
Dry Cup is beaching. Actually, beaching very near the Swedish goat, the man with the crossbow. I wonder if he's still winning. Oh, Omkai. Omkai was the guy that decided to just back casually away. Oh, that's disappointing.
Literally, I thought for all of his troubles that he's been
in the water, yeah.
He might just give the man give him an arm.
Oh, hello, Avenger without a Balok. Just passing by.
Where is? Have they died early, or are they still together?
No, there's Balok. There he is on the left, on the tree side. So they've just taken separate routes.
He's still got this.
Still rocking it.
Let's see if he gets a third.
I like his dedication.
If he does get a third kill, please, production, just find where he is and give him some sort of award.
Some sort of prize.
Please, even if it's just a T-shirt, he deserves something. If not, a bottle of DreamHack water.
Well, I mean, you guys at home, right? They are tweeting this their favourite moments.
They are. And he's dead. The dream.
Oh.
The dream is dead.
Rip the dream. The Swedish goat takes him down. Miller also picking up a kill as well. So obviously these are people that are at the top of the charts at the moment. Balak and Avenger have decided to take themselves in the side. They've got themselves in a little compound off in the distance actually from where Pristine is right here. Themselves in and around the farm fields outside Yasnaya, looking to possibly finish. Pristine with the Kar 98, trying to take shots on Spider. Don't think he quite gets a glimpse. He might see Stoff. Yeah, taking shots. Stoff's in there. It's such a horrible, horrible position to run across these open fields. So you see a big tag. One more will take him down. Gets himself to somewhat relative safety of a hay bale. But you can see in the distance, Avenger and Balak are in this complex that they are pushing up to. Balak, the nades are coming down. They're all on that hay bale. Nades are going to come down. It bounces into the side.
That's not a bad
and that's all she wrote. Balak just wrecks them.
They are some belting grenades. Fair enough, he's over here on his own, but he's picked himself 2 body bags. He'll get some fresh armor, fresh loot. Avengers right behind him. They're both rotated back together. You know, this is kind of what we were seeing yesterday from them, to be fair. In fact, Friday as well, splitting off and doing their own thing, which isn't really the way to play. We saw yet in the first game, Ollie all you know, Molman falling. They might have been able to share some loot. Who knows what? None of this separate loot, in my opinion. You have to stick together as a team, work together as a team, and you will come out on top. The final way down from Zaki, back from Zaki. That was actually a decent.
Zaki, yeah.
Back from Zaki. Evil and his teammates, so SG this time, they are alive. They're not actually in Pachinki. They're somewhere else. They've gone a different route. They've gone down to these houses.
No, they did start in Pachinki.
Did they start?
Yeah, they won the battle for Pachinki once again. It's their own little battle they've had every single match.
So these, I'm guessing, this is the God tier compound just off from the school and the apartments. This is the beastie compound, is because you can control all the stragglers coming from school, but you can also, with the opposing building, control all the people that are moving forward down the hillside. You've got a full 360 vision all around you, and you've also got full 360 coverage. However, this
speaking of,
you should have shot it first.
he tried to just dribble it out the window, but then
Could have punched it. He actually could have reached it. They should have just shot it though. He's got silenced. Why bother? They know exactly where you are now.
I think they've took his teammate out already. I assume that's what's happened.
Please lean. Don't reveal all your head.
Or don't. Just die. This is the way it goes.
People need to. This is, if you are getting into this game, you are playing at more of a higher level. It took me a long time. I was genuinely the same. Because you're
just a WASD player. You're not used to the QE.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what you can do is you can do something called double tap. There's the new option to do that, and it's helped me find my
to hold it.
Literally double tap E, and then it will hold the point.
Yeah.
Fair enough, it's not as easy as like Brick was showing on screen how he does it. He will just move his finger up from D and press them both together.
Like slide it over,
exactly. So he'll hold them both down to lean, and that's how you see these players wiggling all around and doing the fast movement, because it's rather than pressing one individual, they just hold them down together, then they can do the peak.
You mean the guy that dodged Shroud? The waggle.
Yeah.
You did see that one?
I did, yeah.
Left, right. He's just like, he just stopped shooting. It's just like, really?
But if you want to get used to it, though, enable double tap, and you can just double tap E, you'll hold the angle, you can tap back straight away. It's very easy to learn it, but you need to learn. If you want to get good at this game, the lean is the meta.
It's going back to the old Call of Duty 2 days, that is, when the leans were really in there. You couldn't really play without leaning at that time. So, Fruppen. Back to Je suis Beef.
Bullet backs off the side. You see the dust coming in, so they know the shots are rather close. He's still hard peeking and pre-firing the corner. I appreciate the pre-fire. I'm a big prevailer of it.
All right, while these guys fight, there's a new circle about to come in, and it's bouncing down to the southern area, actually. It's really made quite a transition down south, so it's really gone to the south ring. You can see it right there on your screen. So it is going to force a lot of people to transition down south. Balak and Avenger are off already. This is like the pro scene. They're so used to being like the second the circle comes in, you're in your vehicle and you go in. I think almost before it comes.
A lot of people may have, I don't know why, just naturally have kind of, because it's the same as before, aimed towards the top half of it to hope they kind of did the same as the previous round.
Balak, Avenger's just, I think he's going to take some shots here. Yeah, he's kind of got, is he just diverting? It's Noth that's taking the shots. Noth and H right. Scrolled, meanwhile, engaging on the Swedish Goat.
He got cooked on Friday, didn't he? The goat with that AWM.
Yeah, he was the man that went down to Ramses.
Got battered.
Oh, and Scrolled.
That's going to hurt.
Silenced M16 sniping. Deadly.
Bullets coming through. No target found. K98.
So, just looking at the circle while these guys fight, I can see Balak and Avenger have got themselves in a decent central position. Sigsy and Froz also in there. Obviously, these are the top two duo teams at the moment.
SG moving in by the way as well.
Yeah, SG, yeah. We haven't seen a big round from Evil and Pierre yet here in the finals. Anyone that really posts a big round with a lot of kills, can easily challenge Scroll once again. The nade lands at the feet of H-Right, and now the Swedish Goat is once again going to have to revive his teammate, but this time he has pushed completely up on him. Not going to be able to let him go. Obviously, he's downstairs. You've got to go outside to effectively get him. So Skrold finishes him off.
Grenades are here though. Let's look for his teammate to turn up and help him out. They can jump on top of the DAS here, just try and get some sort of better angle with the nades. I don't know what he's going to hold this for a while. He needs to let go soon. He's in.
Drop.
Off, comes down the corner. Spray down. Takes
Gets
one.
one.
This is a 1 versus 2. This will be huge. He needs to turn around
he's
really
come
quick.
round back.
Spins around. Doesn't
That's-
connect. Almost though. Great attempt.
So while that was happening, I saw Avenger and Balak collecting another kill. They're actually at a crossroads, and two SG guys, MDs and Ferrix, are actually nearby to them. So chance there. I'm also looking towards... Wait, did I just miss Sigsy? No, Sigsy's still alive. I can't see Froz, though.
Froz
Unless
dead.
Froz is pushing up.
I think Franz may have... I mean, we'll be able to...
Oh, no, yeah, Sigsy's about to revive him, so he's down at the moment. So Froz is down at the moment. We'll keep our eye on that one. While this happens, you can see Superstar going down to Wexter. Or Vexter, whichever you prefer.
Wexter with a Vector.
And that's a compound taken. I mean,
Wait.
from range!
Hold up.
Oh, they're both on nothing! Oh, from range, Macandark and Celis just spray them down.
Talk about having your bonfire pissed on. Extremely happy with that one. Taking the compound, you know, Vector shotgun. You're working with mild, mediocre loot. You get the kills on the people in there. You can take their gear. You can get stimmed up. You can get healed back up. You've got a compound to work with. All of a sudden, bullets just come flying in from distance. Sigsy with the quick scope. 1, 2.
Whoosh.
Has to fall back.
He's got Froz back up as well, so he's managed to revive his teammate. He's just going to back away, get themselves back into the position they were in before. Froz will move back to that tree. You can see they're going to use the cover. The fact they just did the damage, they're going to use that as a back away. Actually, they're two separate players, aren't they? I think Umpire and Christic are two separate players. So they're not teammates. Let's have a look around. I was going to see Karlalan, yeah, down here. They got Fruppen and Jesui Biff about to come up the hill behind them. I don't think they're really expecting this. Karlalan's about to take a peek.
Oh, that's an easy one, that, to be fair. Walking uphill, you're just casually walking along. Your gun's not even out. It's down by your side. Easy knock for him. Now they use it as bait. I like the fact he's not going for the kill. This is duos. There's no point. Don't really... Ooh. Do you not have heals, my friend? You're waiting around way too long for this one. He kind of got lucky there. He was very, very gifted that
Just
bullet was...
maximising the first aid.
Yeah, no, but still, it was ballsy. You can see the gun. You can see fast, actually. A little bit lower.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
That's the skim. Tap, tap, tap. Catches one. His teammate also helps him out. Oh, this is a battle. Could say it's an uphill battle.
Finally, they decided, you know what? We got these nades in our pocket that we picked up. We keep picking these things up. We should probably use them. And they do. Frost kicks the kill on Unkwai. Unkwai was the man that knocked him. 60, though, has just been hit by a vehicle. So Ferrix has actually charged in on 60 while this is happening. Just Sweet Beef just about avoiding the grenade damage. His teammate's about to bleed out. Fruppen, there's no way he's going to get him back up.
That's payback.
Okay, so Karlanan down.
His teammate's crawling.
Is he going to push now? I think he should.
I mean, it'd be amazing. If he gets this and revives his teammate, I will be blown away.
He won't be able to get his teammate up, I don't think. Is he? Oh, you might be able to. There's still just a couple of seconds, though. Fruppen's gone down. Tags up heavily on him once again. And now Karlalan's back up, but his teammate's just been tagged. And it's somebody else. It's somebody else taking the shots. It's Scrolled. Scrolled's come in. Yeah, and it's just Sweet Beef. So, you know what? They're taking fire from elsewhere. I am going to use this time to now go for a flank. Or just back the hell out of the fight.
He has the information. Both of them know kind of where the rotation's going to come through.
Oh.
Biff goes down the hill, and he will fall. Trying to get his teammate up here, as we can see on screen. He's going to run towards him. The car does explode.
Sigsy back up and got himself the kill. So
Nice.
So it's Ferrix. I can see them on the minimap now. You can see Ferrix, who'd actually ran over Sigsy, so didn't reverse back to finish off the deal. Did just see Balak and Avenger have got vehicles heading straight towards them as well. Ripple Populous there, taking the shots through the blue. He's one of those guys, right? One of those guys. I just seriously just shot in the back. The guy's way in the blue.
We'll kind of see how this one pans out for him. Avenger.
So they were the two vehicles. They've pulled up just to the side. Big T and Zalendro it is.
Nice to see a lot of attachments here on the scan. The Doc was talking about it previous. You've got the you got the vertical on there. You've got the compensator. You've got the 4 times. He's going to have the extended as well. We'll see once he reloads if he does have the extended on there. It drops to 40 rounds.
Oh, Balak is lighting up Zalendro and Big T.
They could go for these vehicles. They could literally blow the vehicles to smithereens, but it all depends what their ammunition situation is like.
Yeah.
They're going to push up hard. They're going to keep them pinned back. Another team's taking to them. SG, SG, SG. That's all I'm seeing down the kill feed. Big T joins them as well. Zalendra kicks in. Hexy, Scrawled, Oaken. So many people, so many bodies, so many shots. Everything is just kind of kicked off right now. Scrawled does die from the zone. Frozzer gets knocked as well. Excuse me, Frozzer actually does the knocking. That's going to be Skyrel making full work of it. PJ finally kills one as well onto Maka. Q-Ken also kills Sigsy. Sigsy's gone. Frozzer answers back. PJ and Frozzer doing work down in the kill feed.
Yeah, Frozzer picking up some serious kills, and he needs to. Obviously, don't forget, you know, these guys are in second place at the moment. Sigsy now down, so Froz on solo mission. Dangerous territory. Balak and Avenger still alive. They're going to have to make their way across because they're locked up in this fight with Big T and Zalendra. While this is happening, it's bought time for MDs and Fearx to get in the circle. They've got Little Fix and Enak in there as well. Same team, of course, representing the same organization at least. And I just saw, I think it was Taylor and Milau, who are, I believe, sitting in 4th place at the moment. Also in the circle.
Actually tagging his feet underneath the car. He's going for the tiniest crack possible. You can just see him through it. That scopes him. Big T absolutely dumps the bed.
Got 3 UAZs down there. It's a little greedy, but it doesn't look like any of them are going to be drivable after this.
Getting smashed from 2 angles though.
30 seconds, they could get moving, man. They're on the long side of the blue as well.
They are. The issue is, looking at the bigger picture, when you look at Avenger's POV, he's going to have to run around if he wants to go.
The vehicle.
Spray down comes in.
I mean, you blow one up, will all 3 of them go up there? It's got to be close to.
He'll do some damage to it.
Yeah.
He's getting the grenade and he's just lighting it up. Maybe he's actually prepping.
There's one.
It wasn't close enough.
No.
But all the tires are gone, so they're not getting out of there.
But nor is Avenger. Nor is Balak. They can see Balak's starting to flank off to the left. A bit close to the circle, but there's people looking this way because they've drawn so much fire. Okay, Avenger's going for it. He's getting tagged up. Has to go tree to tree. Takes the next run. And I think he's got enough cover now. I think he's off in enough cover. Balak now turns. He's going for Big T. It's Zalendra in the blue. Balak lights him up. You're down, son. In the blue, you know, coming back from that.
Here comes the run then. Time to rotate. They realise what's going on. They've also
look
got
at
bullets
this
on the back. Avenger gets absolutely tanked. The player behind him is inside the blue. Oh, no way will this happen.
Well, Avenger's not going to get out of that. That's the blue.
He might, you know, because they're pretty close. No, he's
Nah,
saying,
nah.
no, it's literally that's going to be a call from Avenger. Just say, nope, leave me alone. It's fine.
Oh, God, Lord. Look at the circle. Okay. Ival's just coming in. He's going to get tagged. He will get back in the blue, and his teammate is coming. But it's not going to matter because Pierre gets taken down by Yoshi Boy.
Top 10 scenario. Little Fix and Enak. They are together, just kind of caressing this hill.
Taylor and Milau, though.
Jumps up, shows his position, but I tell you what, Taylor's not quick enough to react. He has to fall around. 9 left. Excuse me, it was actually Yoshi Boy who was looking at it with POV. Then he's dead. Didn't react to the situation.
Coming over the brow of the hill on Enak and Little Fix. Taylor and Milau, if they have a big round here, they certainly can lay a challenge down. Remember, Avenger and Balak, they are currently in the top position. These guys are on about 3rd or 4th, but they're going to get down. Enak picks him up. Little Fix comes around the side. They're getting lit up on the hillside. It's not to be. And that gives all the time in the world for Fearx and MDs to sneak in the side of them. Balak also creeping up the hill as well. These guys are all going to end on this hill. That nade, he might kill his teammate there.
Grenade himself. Sorry, grenade his teammate there, maybe?
He killed Taylor, but yeah, that was close.
That's back. Enak will all just hear all this going off, takes the painkillers so he can get his health topped up and keep that health ticking. As you can see, this is smack bang on top of the hill. It's going to be very open. There'll be a lot of trees. There'll be a few rocks here and there, and the defile that they can use and play around it if they need to. But only 7 players remaining. 2, 2, 2, and 1, I believe.
There's another one up in the north as well. There's 3 solos and 2 duos.
Okay,
yeah.
my mistake then.
It's Balak there. Hexy coming in. Lost Joel, he has, by the looks of it. Fearx and MDs have got a nice little hill. It looks like, obviously, from this map, it looks like they're all open. They're down a massive defilade. Balak the same, but he's not inside the circle at the moment, so he's going to have to get moving. He's just waiting for his last second because this blue's going to be on his back. He doesn't want someone coming behind him. And that's why he's just going to creep in. They're now all in the circle. Hexy bellying it in there on the snake. Balak running up. He's got a decent hill. Enak's got... He knows Milau's over there. They have to be careful of Fearx. And I think he's realising there's something coming up behind us.
Oh, but all of a sudden... the
Oh,
pins
Balak
have
down. That was a very tight fight with Felix.
He's gone, but makes it into the top 5 at least, so that'll be good for the point situation. ENAC understands there's been a bit of an argument down here, so go and investigate. Mill will...
Milau, yes, he's
will he
Hex.
see Hex? Yes, he does indeed. Spray comes in, tap, tap, tap. AKM does the job. 5 players remaining on Erangel. Where is this going to go down? How's it going to unfold?
Felix is being pursued by Little Fix. I wonder if they'll sat next to each other. This will be interesting. Yeah, ENAC round the side. Little Fix is the one that's going to find Felix. He does, lights him up, knocks him down. Felix had split out. MDs had left him. MDs could come up behind them. He's behind ENAC right now. ENAC's not looking behind him, not expecting this. MDs does take the shots. Will he get the knock? Yes, he will, just in time. ENAC comes from above. He gets the shot down. He has to get his teammate up. Now, Milau could take advantage of this. He realizes there's 3 left. One of them's knocked. I have to push now and take this advantage.
Moving in. He's going to scope it out.
Chucking the nades. He's chucking the nades.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. And you'll be listening to this. You'll be hearing it in the background. You've got to be very, very careful. Looking at his teammate. Is he going to...
It's a good flank.
Is he going to... No, you won't go for the... You won't go for the revive here, surely.
He's doing it. He's doing it. And this could be a crucial moment. Milau, he's not seeing them. He knows they're around the brow of this hill, but as soon as he goes over, he's going to silhouette to himself, and he doesn't want to risk it.
In my opinion, that's the bad play. You should have just run on in, got stuck in there. You knew exactly what's going to be going down. The pressure's going to be on. And now you know for a fact, because there's still 3 alive, this is a 2 versus 1 scenario. However, we have seen a 2 versus 1 scenario earlier on, you know, and we did see that the solo player come out on top of it. So certainly not impossible by any means, but...
He's fairly exposed to where they are, though. He keeps using his rock as his side position. He's expecting them to come over to the right brow of the hill and keeps looking down here, and I feel they're just going to see his head. You're going to get a skip jump in a minute from one of these Little Fix or ENAC. Sees one, tries to light up the auto, doesn't get the knock, and that's cost him. That's cost him, yeah, that should... You're going to see ENAC on the flank. ENAC's hop, skipping and jumping. Milau comes around the side, and Little Fix will pick it up. ENAC and Little Fix with 10 kills will take the 3rd game. Remember, this is a best of 3, but with 4 maps played. So it's like, it's not technically a best of 3, it's taking your best 3 rounds, I think is the best way to say it.
And
speaking of best 3 rounds, Avenger at 5th place with Balak once again with 4 more kills. So Frost as well and Sigsy, they were currently sitting in 1st and 2nd place in the rankings. Frost and Sigsy with another 5 kills as well. So these guys are clocking the points up, but Milau and Taylor, they only got 2 kills. They got themselves 2nd place.
They did.
They were in good position on the scoreboard, but it was only 2 kills. They needed a bigger round.
Let's see exactly what that can do to the tables and whether it will actually turn things up. As we said, Avenger and Balak, that top 5 scenario really does help them out. It's a good decision just to say, okay, get up, let's get placements. Sigsy and Frost, 5 kills between them, getting up there. Also in 6, Yoshi Boy, with 4 kills between him and his teammate Rack as we work our way up. Hexy and Joel, 3 kills between them. Only Hexy carrying hard there with 4th place. Ferrix and Eames with a total of lucky number 7 mil. And Taylor, 2 kills. But top of the board, 10 kills in total. The only team with double-digit figures, ENAC and Little Fix.
Yeah, so great performance from them overall. Spec Gaming going to be happy because they've got like 3 different teams in the top 10 there.
Ridiculous, isn't it? How many players are actually here?
They're doing well. They're doing well. They're doing very well.
Penning at SG.
So, that was the 3rd round. 4th round coming up. 4th map, I should say, coming up.
Yep.
Is anybody out there capable of challenging Avenger and Balak? I think Sigsy and Frost certainly
he's shaking his head.
are.
No.
Avenger's saying no.
You might come bottom yet, mate. Don't count your chickens.
Yeah, he's going to get taken down. He goes to the pachinki. But yeah, I wonder. We'll get an update on the table when we come back. But guys, we're going to take a quick break. Obviously, everybody needs to run to the toilet. They're a 40-minute epic there. And when you come back, we'll have the 4th and final map of DreamHack. We'll see you then.
Hey, Owen.
What up, Fox?
Can I borrow your headphones?
Sure. But don't you have one of those brand new mobile phones?
Just toss them over. The new OnePlus 5T has 128 gigabytes of storage, so you have room for all the music you need. And to make sure you can listen to it, they kept the headphone jack.
pubg.sliver.tv. Watch PUBG and CSGO to earn free coins. Choose who you think will win. Earn more coins by answering trivia. Choose correctly to get raffle tickets. Win awesome prizes like PUBG and CSGO skins, virtual reality headsets, and more. Play now at pubg.sliver.tv.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just got to get the Sunny plugged in. Got to get ready. Got to get ready
for this.
And I'm Lee Demon Smith, and this is Rich. And speaking of plugs,
Headset. Do you want to win? You do. Right now, go onto Twitter, follow @DreamHack PUBG. Make sure you tweet us a photo of the best thing you've seen all weekend long. We just need we need a photo. We need you to tag, of course, DreamHack PUBG. You need to have the stream link in there, and you need the hashtag #chicken42. That's simply it. Tweet, photo, follow, hashtag, and then we'll pick a win at the end of the day. Go do it now. Go, go, go. Plug dumb.
great.
Not my cup of
Brilliant.
Simple as that.
It's quite hard to keep a face like that, I've got to be honest.
Yeah?
You didn't even notice. You were so
Are we
focused.
smiling? Are we doing Anyway,
Oh,
until
wow.
the end of the day.
It's a good job it's the final, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing serious, right? Nothing on the line here.
Do we have a... Well,
Do we have a points update, actually? I'm
these
just
on
going
the
to throw
line.
production under the bus, like, whoosh.
somebody will be.
Hey, look how good these boys are back there. They're on the ball. So 3 games played, of course. It is a best of 3 scores. So obviously Avenger and Balak at the top of the board by some margin because they've had a first, a second, and a 5th place now. So they're really looking good. They've got 25 kills, obviously with 866 points overall. But they could get challenged. You've got 16 Froz in there who've had some pretty big rounds. Obviously, Enak and Littlefix got picked up the win in that last game. Just talking to, obviously, MD's Fearix and Evil, they're basically saying, you know what? We need a 20-kill game. We're going to go for it.
They need a bomb. Yeah.
We need to go for it. They've got to go for a massive, massive round, and that's what's going to happen. Millau and Taylor, obviously, that's 2 second places, I believe, them. Or maybe, no, tell a lie, they were like 3rd in that one, I think.
16
in the
Froz,
end,
these are... So, okay.
Who else can realistically challenge? You've got like 300 points for the win, okay? And then you've got to get, obviously your score point starts racking up.
So I think realistically, let's be fair here. Top 5 is, I mean, even so, let's say top 5. If you're on 300, you get 300 for the win. That instantly takes you up to 667. So actually, anything's possible, Lee. But
you
for me,
need Avenger and Balak to go out early.
They need to get dumped on, and then 2 and 3 need to play poorly. I don't think 4 and 5 have a chance, but you're saying there's still a chance? It's a tiny, tiny one.
Scroll down a sec. I want to see where Liquid are, because they've not had some good rounds.
It's not even necessarily good rounds. I don't think they've had some good luck, to be honest with you, bless them.
Well, when your monitor gets pulled.
But this shouldn't, in no way, should not give a representation of Malmö and Hollywood, because these two are some of the best.
Well, so they had the long loot run, didn't get a first aid kit.
Then got on
game 1, so Molman went down. Hollywood was solo. Still got 4th place solo. Second game, Hollywood's monitor got unplugged while someone was
really
backing down.
Unlucky.
As you do, literally as he was about to take a fight, he's like,
And then game 3,
it's gone black. What has happened?
Game 3, someone just does him for the first kill of the game.
Yeah,
it feels bad, man, for Liquid.
yeah.
But you know what? Let's not talk about it and focus on it too much. Let's focus on our top 3.
Let's focus on. Well, I'm actually the 10th place is what I'm looking at. Evil and PA. They need to have a massive round. They've had some big frags.
Can't do it. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, what about MDs and Fearix? They got a 20-kill game. 281.
I still think he had 300 onto that. That only gives you 581. I think you'd need to
300. Oh yeah, plus the kills on top.
It's because of the 866. I mean, Balak and
It's a
Avenger
bit-
have done so well. The
Yeah.
buffer that they can allow themselves. Potentially, this sounds really random, but they could actually go out first and still win this because of the buffer.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
It's still there. It's a very. They've played a damn fine game. They've played a damn fine job. So, best of luck to them. These are what's on the line. We've got the PCs to the left. We've got the level 3 helmets to the right. These are what our victors will be walking away. In the back, for second place, we have a beautiful 24-inch monitor. For third place, I believe it's travel and tickets to DreamHack Summer. So, the top 3 is still going to be collecting points. Still going to be collecting prizes, just not this bad boy.
It's a good job you don't have to talk for a living, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's been a long...
It's been a long old weekend.
So thank you to everyone who's tuned in, joined us. Big shout out to all the players that have been, you know, grinding away for the last 3 days. And, of course, all the team in the back, the admin team, the production team. They've put on an absolutely banging job. However, we have lost us map on the middle screen. So as soon as they bring us that back up, then they can carry on, and I will praise them even more.
Well, or we could just watch Netflix.
There we go.
I mean, it's like between one or the other. I don't know which one we're going to get. But here's the plane going straight across. He went straight over Primorsk. It's going up to Stalba side. So just going to pretty much open up the map for everyone. It will make a long drop for, say, Milta Power. They're going to have to long drop and then maybe even look for a vehicle and swing it out somewhere. Same with Prison and the Povgrid, etc. Whoa, look at Pachinki. That is a clustered area. So we were talking about the fact that Evil and Fier need a really big round.
They can get it here.
They could if they can clean up the kills. There's a lot of decent players in there though, so I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. They've won the battle generally more than enough times. Let's have a look around. Evil pops himself down into Pachinki.
You know what this is, Lee?
Needs to find an early gun.
That's matchmaking Pachinki right there.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
This is exactly what happens.
He's got a pan and a dream.
Are going to be coming and flooding in from the back, so you'll see them down over kind of around the farm area. You can get some early loot and then work your way up. Sometimes you can actually loot through the church. However, the church already been taken. There's more than likely going to be an AKM up in that church. 9 times out of 10, I tend to find one because I always drop on the building just opposite it on the other side of the road. We moved up to Joel's POV. He's also down in Pachinki. This is going to be the garage area. You can open this door next to him now. You've got a nice plateau. You can look across into the OAP buildings, or you can look down just toward the left-hand side. The drop comes in. Tap, tap, tap. Welcome to the blunt end of my gun, my friend. He gets dropped down. Meanwhile, Stoff, same place that we've seen him quite a few times now. AKM in a high point position if he really wants to. I think this is the building where you can run up onto the roofs and play Assassin's Creed. Yes, it is indeed.
So these are all kills that obviously Evil wants to get a hold of, but they're going away from him at the moment. Stoff taking down Joel, so that means Hex is alone. Clego's looking for... he wanted to get a little bit closer to that one. But he's going in with an SKS. Okay, he's basically using it like an assault rifle, and he can. It fires that 7.62 ammo, and you can double tap it pretty damn fast, which is why he's going up on the roof. Does he realise he's there?
Uh-oh.
Got to be checking the door. I mean, he knows the guy's up here.
This is...
goes looking, and he's stood on the railing behind him. Stoff gets him down. Hexy comes in, gets that massive burst going on. The pan's not going to be able to help you there, and Spitter goes down. So a lot of kills going down in Pachinki, but nothing going the way of Spec Gaming. And they're the guys that wanted to pick up some kills. They wanted a big round here. Pierre has Hexy in his sights.
Pachinki outdated. Shotgun overrated. And that player just got debated. Talk about sticking. I mean, you kind of, when you go upstairs, you've got this broken door to your left-hand side, which is kind of what you can use when you shoot in the buildings that are just on the back of that. You can use it to work and lean left and right. He didn't. He took it to the next level. He just stood on the balcony. But you know what? I'm going to stand here. If I stand still, he's no idea where I'm coming from. Instantly, with your mind, you spin naturally to the right.
Hex is rushing for the finish.
You spin naturally to the right, but again, baited him up, took the kill. Nice kill from him. Hexy.
Evil's not going to get it. That's
2 helmet, 2 chests, so he can play around this lead if he really wants to. M16, 2-time scope on there. You can hear the smashing, so the bullets are coming in, the grenades. It's going to be a flashbang and a smoke. They go down. They're going to be kind of confusing people what's going on in your mind now. You're questioning where are people, what's going on. You're listening for those footsteps. But he's still running around. He's still being a bit of a madman. So, giving away his position. He's doing so.
It's getting attacked by the outside. So he's trying to fight Evil inside, and Fruppen saves the day. This is the second time today we've seen Evil and Pierre actually saved by somebody else. They went on to win that game, if I could speak. Hollywood picked up a kill, by the way, while that was happening. Or at least certainly got the knock. I didn't see whether it was a kill, but Fruppen from outside on the edge, getting himself the big hit.
I'm guessing someone's won something, or this is either...
I think I just heard something break. I think it sounded like something broke in my...
Do you know, and people who are actually inside the Twitch chat might be able to listen. I'm going completely off tangent, but when you're playing on the test server next and you jump through a window and the glass breaks, all you will ever be able to think about is the start of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's the start of the music, I swear to God. Honestly, it sounds exactly the same.
Getting the entrance.
Yeah. That's it now. When you go on test serve, that's all you're going to think
That's
of.
all I'm going to think
Honestly,
of now, right?
it really reminds me of it.
He's going to come down the thing with
Yep.
his what did he normally had these beers, didn't he?
With
He
the
used to
beer
break
cans,
on his
yeah.
head or whatever he used to do.
360.
Yeah, but oh my, look at that circle. And it's right on top of Moleman and Hollywood.
I blame you for that circle.
MDs and Felix down there as well. I mean, this is the first duo circle we've had down on Sosnovka. So
Very populous.
we can't complain too much because, you know, we've had some fantastic circle look throughout the weekend. Repopulous does pick himself up the double with the AKM.
Single tap fire with the AKM, 4-time scope. Easy pickings for the people out in the fields of wheat. They will drop, and he's going to happily collect 2 loot bags. He does need to move. Obviously, he does have his teammate with him, needs to get healed up, and then start rotating down to the bottom of the island. Looking at it now, we've got a lot of water incorporated in that circle, so it's more than likely going to shift somewhere on Millie base. I'd be very surprised, very, very surprised, if we had a lot of the Erangel main island. It's going to be Sosnovka ending more than likely.
Furthest
POV.
north is Avenger and Balak, actually. They're way up in Kameshki, Stalba sort of side. North of Stalba, in fact, for Avenger. He's in that little complex north of it.
So this would be a good time if you are going to camp a bridge. This would be
No
it.
helmet.
And they're going to have problems if they do come in late game.
No helmet for Evil here.
He's been smashed about quite bad, to be fair.
There's been quite a fight going on here. Pierre's been killed, so Evil's on his own. And this is the game they wanted a big round. They've had such good qualifying rounds. It's a shame that they've not been able to deliver as strongly. And we talked about it, right? They've been allowed Pachinki almost for the entirety of the Friday and Saturday, or certainly actually the Saturday more than anything.
It was never going to happen. I think I generally think it's ignorance, to be honest with you, to continue to go to the same place. I think you should change things up and try new things. Fair enough, it's been working, but we've got good players in here. We've got players who are going to challenge you. You should be reactive to that and not think and just kind of lay on your laurels. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. It's matchmaking, it's casual.
That comes
play.
from experience, though, right?
Yeah, of course. But
I mean, you look at Avenger and Balak, they've been dropping different places every single time.
Yeah, all right, that's a fair comment.
Moleman and Liquid actually have been going fairly consistently to Millie if they've been able to for the drop, I think it is. I'm trying to see where Sigsy and Froz have gone. They've definitely been switching up. I can say Sigsy has actually swum across.
Is he chilling?
Has he lost Froz?
They need to. They're the ones. If anyone's going to go ham and win this event and
It's
take
those
it from
guys,
Avenger
yeah.
and Balok, it's them two.
I'm trying to look at the map. We have a map up. I can't see where they are.
I'll let you focus on that for a second. I'll just kind of talk this one through. We're looking at Hamel's POV. We have the Mini and the ACOG. It looks like in his back pocket he has the AKM as well for the spray down should he need it. 2 players perpendicular to them. We've got some people over. You can just see in the distance on his POV. They're going to be at Milta and eventually working down. Not the best weapons though on the opposing side. The Swedish GOAT. We have a Vector. Doesn't have the extended, but I tell you what, it doesn't matter. Scopes 1 takes him down. Shotgun's there. Will he jump out and get baited though? That's the bigger question. He shouldn't do. The person on top of the container should drop down here.
Oh, he's getting shot from elsewhere now across the field.
Don't stay. Is he staying there? Why are you staying there when your friend's downstairs? Drop. Look, he's literally, if he would have dropped back, he could have got revived. Now it's game, set, and match.
Yeah.
GG, no read. They are out. They are done. Their competition is over.
Nicely done from the Swedish GOAT. A little bit of help from his friends.
Oh, but I
this.
didn't realise there was another team in here.
Yeah, that's why I said he was getting shot from another angle. That's why he had to get the hell out of there.
Okay.
He was getting lit up. So he had to drop down. And now it's Kritisk that was taking the shots.
Is he a solo then? Does he have a teammate with him?
I can't see any
I'm not
teammates with him,
seeing a
so
teammate,
maybe
so
lost his teammate already.
He lost it. M4.
Sigsy looks like he is on his own, by the way. Looks like yeah, Sigsy's on his own. Yeah, no Frost.
Feels bad, man. So,
So I mean, these were the guys. So Sigsy's going to have a monster match, right? If he can challenge. He's the only one that could really challenge, like points-wise. There were 200 difference between them and Balak and Avenger.
bam, bam.
And
Thank
that
you,
is
man.
the Swedish GOAT picking themselves up another kill. Continuing their dominance at the moment over there.
So let's eyes on the prize then for Avenger and Balok. Obviously they're in the lead and it's basically this is theirs now to throw away. We got a one-on-one engagement going on over here with the shotgun. Boom, boom, boom. Dead. See you later, my friend. It probably would have been best to maybe not go for the head and check that he had some ammo first rather than doing it, but you want to go for the kill instantly. Boat's going to be coming in from over on the east coast. Slumberman also has a boat too.
There's a camping troll. There's a bridge camp. There's a double bridge camp almost on the eastern bridge. Yeah, Dry Cup actually there. I wonder if he's got a crossbow again. But Merton is going to be the bridge camper.
Meanwhile,
Balaks and Avenger still up there, tanking it through the blue. Okay.
in the middle of nowhere, our current leaders.
Flyby and Cinti picking themselves up a double. There's a lot of people that have gone over early onto the island because it's quite clear that it's going to be an island finish now. So a lot of people are going to get over there before the bridge camp. There is a heck of a lot of people heading towards the eastern bridge right now. It's starting to get very crowded. They're all going to sit, either go now. It looks like Taylor and Malau may well be going for it. Although I'm not seeing Malau, I'm just seeing Taylor there.
Oh, wow.
Evil
Double
is
bridge.
sitting in the side. Like you say, a double bridge camp. Icurse and Dry Cup.
He's literally sat here
Chilling with a pan. He was obviously peeking it.
Where's his helmet?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Has it been smashed?
Oh, both of them have lost helmets.
So this is just basically a meme right now. They're just chilling. They thought, you know what, we'll try and ruin someone's day. We'll get guns and just go sit here and...
Well, that or they just lost them in this
There's a fair few
duel that
words
we
that I
didn't
could
see.
use for people like this, but I won't on stream because I enjoy my career.
Yeah, not a fan of it. But you know what? It's part of the game, so we can't complain too much. Avenger and Balak, they have got a vehicle, so they are going to be able to get out of that way north position.
So basically, we could essentially say, in theory, all that stands between them and winning it is meds.
Yeah.
As long as they've got the meds to do this and work this tactic, this is...
Well, I mean, in theory, they've already won it because it's only your best 3 rounds, right? So they have to get a better than 5th or like a high kill score. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. They can do what they like. They're 1st to 5th, you know, 1st, 2nd, and 5th. They've had some very good finishes. They are close to 200 points clear of everyone else with those 3 rounds in the bag.
Here's a good one. This could be setting up for the camp.
Who can challenge them, though? So JAH was one of the guys that could challenge them. Obviously, they had a good first round. They didn't have a great deal of kills, though. We're talking about Sigsy and Froz. Froz down already, so Sigsy's got to go solo on his own. He's got right into the center of the circle on Sosnovka Island, so he's very much on the edge of mini base. Evil here, well, he's trying to be Evil Knievel right now. We'll see whether he's going to be able to do anything. He's having to go solo, and straight into the water, full power.
Apparently, you can't actually do that on the test server. I haven't tried it out myself, but because of the...
he actually got knocked by the bike there because he carried on moving. Dry Cup, the troll on the bridge, picks himself up the first one. No crossbow, though. You know, I'll let him off because he had those crossbow kills.
Okay. Just to go back on what we're saying, that now with the new water features and stuff...
Hollywood might take shots. Dry Cup, you're in
auto
trouble.
penetration for the bullets. Speaking of bullets, they're out flying. That's going to be Ollie. 4 times he nailed in easiest kills, but someone else has got his number as well.
Tricky, he's going right exposed to Icurse here, and Icurse has got himself all the cover he needs.
He wants a piece of the action. He wants kills.
Morman just secured that kill, by the way, for Ollie.
I mean, that's fine. Work together, why not? He's got an ACOG and a 16. He also has a dream. We'll see. Don't be dreaming about winning this. But you know, Ollie does a lot of punching.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's the old classic of trying to draw the attention of the camera towards you. Look at me, I'm fighting. Look at me, I'm fighting. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Oh, wow, has he got no scope, Icurse?
I think they just went here to chill and troll, to be fair. I don't think they were bothered about scopes.
I guess that, I mean, they've already got the highlight reel, right, with the crossbow.
He's going to get pinged in the face, so it doesn't matter.
He's just realised what's coming his way.
Easy peasy.
He's got a red dot on that scar. He could do damage. He's got no armor, no helmet, no armor.
It was nice joining us here, but unfortunately your time has come. See you.
Does give 2 kills to Liquid. Now they have taken over the bridge.
And look at the shift.
Yeah, wow, that's still like I would say it's even more than 50% water now.
You know what, this has actually played into the advantage though of Avenger and Valor, because this kind of frees up the bridge that they need to go across, unless they're going to go...
They're taking a slow drive around Erangel as well. They're actually over by Milta Power still.
Are they going to try and get a boat, do you think, or do you think they'll just do the bridge?
There's no boats to be had, I think. I'm looking around, I can see Flufferby going there, so they've took one from sort of the Povga way. Zelendra's in a boat, so they've took one from Milta Power way as well, so I don't think there's going to be any boats left. They're way too late to the boat party, I think. Repopulous,
one of the Novo Chillers. They do have a team here. We've also have another... We can see people out of the water there just in the distance. This is going to be the Swedish goat.
Just a single gun. He's not had a good loot spree at the moment.
It'll be the mountain goat soon, because they are going to have to move towards that circle and run up the mountainside. I actually kind of like what Rip and his teammate are doing here. They're getting behind them because they know they have to rotate into the hill. They have to, as they're looking at it here from left to right, they have to rotate right. If they know where they are, though, that's the question. They've got to... Yeah, they've definitely seen him now. There's the peak, there's the ping, and there's the bullets. Sound comes in. One gets tagged up. And they're dead.
Yeah.
Simple as that, yep. Oh, that's... never mind, speak too soon. SKS finds its target, and that target's going to be the brain of one player.
Nice flank. Nice position using the wall. Good positioning. Going to run straight upon him. He's still looking down. Look, he's still looking long. He has no idea that this flank is coming. Ben could use the element of surprise, but he's going to go for the nade instead. Now he knows he's going to be closer. Where's that nade going to bounce off? And that's completely gone by surprise. Yeah, he didn't realize he was going to be so close, but didn't use that element of surprise to his advantage. Still finds the head as he peeks around the side, but it doesn't matter. He gets taken down, and H-Right comes out on top and will revive his buddy.
That's a good revival in comparison to the situation that they were in, provided they have the meds, and they've been looting in Nova for quite some time now. We know Novo's an extremely good place to go. Balok and Avenger now, you can see just on the top, they are skirting on the outside of this circle. Optane clearly didn't find a boat, and they thought, you know what, stuff this, we're not going to go on the right-hand bridge because there's more than likely some cheeky trolls there. Meanwhile, out in the Atlantic Ocean, what do we have? Give us an all.
249 milli, yeah. I mean, a scope would be really nice, actually. So this is built for scopes right now. This sets up the final finish. I'm looking at Liquid and Ollie, man. Mixing them completely up there, Team Liquid. Hollywood and Molly Man. that's a whole different person. I don't want to go down that route. He's actually on the hill. They're not quite on the hill that SG were dominating on, where they took down the dock. They're just off the side, so... obviously we were talking about scopes, talking about guys that can shoot range. Taylor and Milal, they need a big round here. They're in a good position. They need a massive round though. Balak's got himself over there inside the blue. They are coming for a very, very late entry into the bridge. They're getting lit up from the side, both on the bikes, so both moving high speed. They're getting shot from the side, so they know the people at yellows. Question is the bridge camp still in effect? And yes, you've got to pay your toll.
I think
they're going for the water.
Yeah.
Ferry pier, heading ferry pier.
Assume so. They might even go ferry pier.
I don't think there's any boats left. They've got to be. I've seen a lot of people coming from ferry pier direction. There cannot be anything over that side.
It could be a...
There's still it could swing that way, you know.
Dormian's ethic could really upset them. They come in late game. This could be problematic.
JH getting lit up by Arnie. Arnie, of course, they picked up that M249. JH, one of the guys in that top 5, I believe. Taking a lot of fire in that boat. That boat could just go down, you know, if they actually land the shots.
Could do, as it easily drops as much as what a car does. He's leaning the shots, though. Unfortunately, this time round, no faces will be found.
Oh, circle swing. It's keeping the bridge actually in it. So the camp's on the bridge. It means Moleman and Hollywood are bang central of circle.
I think he's got a 24 on his back. Yes, he has. Look at that. Level 3, level 3, level 3. Absolutely geared out of his mind. AKM, hollow, silencer. Doesn't have the extended, only 30 rounds in the chamber. It'd be nice to see what kind of scopes he's got on that 24, because right now, EMDs is geared, my friends. Oh, hello! Cheeky,
is that Sigsy upstairs?
Cheeky camping.
It's Sigsy upstairs. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure he's there. I was looking at the mini-map and I was like, I'm sure Sigsy was around there somewhere. I can't see him. I thought I just missed him dying, but no. He's just chilling upstairs. And he's talking about geared out of his mind. This could give Sigsy a really big lift. Felix is just going to hold the angle. What? I don't know what that was about. Felix holding the angle, sees the head. Oh, lights him up.
I think Sigsy will push this. I really do.
He comes out on top in a 2v1. He takes down both Spec Gaming, and then now Sigsy could well get himself massively geared. He only had a tier 2 vest on that. A tier 3 helmet. There we go. Thank you very much. Just going to get himself healed up. And he's got really a choice of so much loot right there. Yeah. And he's still in the circle.
He's going to pick up an M24 as well. Talk about absolutely blowing up one of the best players on the map right now, so that's going to do him well.
Moleman's headshot then on Mac and Dark, just driving along, bam.
A
very familiar position here, isn't it?
They're going to be silhouetting just slightly. Obviously, you have the tree cover behind them.
Avenger just knocked out Big T. That is Zelero's teammate.
He died.
Big T goes down, yeah, so they are on the rocks, actually, on the edge of the pier. They're on the edge of the very pier.
He's been grenaded then, been knocked out, the grenades pushed him off?
He's in a boat.
If he died from falling.
He's in a boat. No, the boat would have been moving on. He knocked him and died from falling, maybe.
Fat-fingered.
No, well, he's knocked. He's not fat-fingered.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out how he's fallen there. Unless he got knocked out at speed while the boat was moving.
My boat might have been paranoid. I don't know. I'm not trying to think how it works. You don't tend to see that happen that way? You just drop into the water? Don't know.
Either way, he's dead. Overthinking it. Zealous versus Talon.
Grenade going in, not going to land. Makendark's already been taken down from range by Moleman, so Celis on his own now.
Just to give you an update, we do have Avenger and Balok on the pier.
There was a lot of people on the south part of Sosnovka that are still down there. Actually, they've got to get moving. We've got the blues coming in now. That's the wide side of the blue, so it's going to move very fast. Evil being one of them. We were talking about how they needed a big round. We were talking about Little Fix needed a big round. He's also down there, and we're not seeing him the kill feed light up with him. Right, these are the guys that needed some big rounds, a win, and a lot of kills. And at the moment, with 36 alive, I'm not seeing it happening.
Balok's taking some bullets.
Balok and Avenger are just going to sit in the water now, right? They're just going to go into that water circle.
Let's watch this kind of pincer unfold. So Milal's just getting forward.
So these were in 4th place, I believe, on the board. Taylor and Milal.
Taylor's going to keep the angle on the left. It's going to allow Milal just to kind of rotate around the building. They're both going to be talking. If anti-ops to move back, so they must have had some sort of information there. Thinks, oh, bolster it. I'm just going, here we go. Look at him, thinking, right, we'll both have him. 2-on-1. We have the numbers advantage, and simple as that. Just, let's not even go for the pin, so let's just hit him hard, hit him where it hurts. Down he goes, take his gear. Thank you very much.
So, Celis and Makendark down. They've had a good tournament, but thank you very much for playing. Sigsy's still alive. He's in that position where he looted himself like crazy. Molman and Hollywood. Hollywood and Molman. Just mixing them both as one now. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Long weekend. That's 3 circles now. They've gone their way. They've been in a perfect spot. JAH, he needs a man that needs some kills. He might well get it. Evil on nothing. Will go down. We've had a great tournament. Great qualifying, but no chicken dinners for you in the finals. And JAH, who has had a pretty decent tournament. They won the first round, remember, of the finals, taking down Balak and Avenger. Are in a pretty decent position at the moment. I think Molman and Hollywood are the ones really to watch, certainly as the position on that hill. They have, obviously, the guns. Dive, 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 dive. Rat power.
Does he have any grenades? Be able to finish that one off. In a second.
Molly.
In fact, no, he's just going to go for the hard peak. I don't know what you know what would be?
That's
right, okay, you know what would be super clever here? If Dane, they've no idea where he is. If he goes and jumps in the side of that boat and mows them down without them knowing, this is potential. He could do this. He genuinely could do this. Look at Dane. If he them down,
yeah,
no, it's too late. The idea was there.
He just sees him now. Skating actually, he's like, yeah, on it.
The dream is dead.
Hop in the boat if you dare. It doesn't matter. They're just going to get out of there and ignore it. So Balak and Avenger are split out, by the way. That's Avenger they're shooting at. They were taking shots at him, and it's going Avenger's way. Balak's about to breach the beach. He's going to be unseen, I think, actually. Hollywood and Molman moving in on the Swedish goat. And H-Right, obviously, these guys were downed earlier on, but managed to get H-Right back up. Molman go in. Do not fire down. Arnie gets in there. Ooh, and he's on the rock. Hollywood on the flank. Which way do you go? The grenades bounce you. Doesn't matter. Hollywood and Molman get themselves back away from the car. Oh, Millau and Taylor coming in.
No, he decided to blow up the vehicle, so he doesn't actually...
They're just coming over the hill. Okay, so...
an issue, but when all this is going on, the information for Taylor's there. He realizes that something's going on. He smells blood, and he wants to get involved in this one. SKS 8 times and a silence.
Hollywood's wide open.
Oh, that's got to be his teammate dinking him.
Yeah, oof, there's some decent shots as well. Stoff working it, but Balak keeps landing kills, you know. That's down under the bridge. He's actually breached out. Avenger's not with him. Avenger's separate in the water. So keeping the dream alive.
Smoke goes down for Taylor, and he opts to run away from this one and says, okay, time to disengage. That's fine, because Molman is grenading hard. They now can continue to loot. I think they understand what the situation is. Gentleman's agreement, and both of them will move back. Taylor and Malone.
Molman's taking more shots. Yep. It's going to be JAH.
They're the guys that we said could have some sort of potential.
Well, if they go down here, Sinti is already downed one. Molman's queuing them up. Balok, by the way, is collecting kill after kill. He's actually come up, cleared out the bridge campers himself, and now he's moving in. Avenger is, I believe, down. I think he went down in the play zone, yep. So we're down to 14 alive. It's just dropped very quickly. All those people that are in the water. It's satisfying to see so many skulls in the water right now. I've got to be honest, in the play zone. Satisfying.
Serves them right.
Hollywood and Moleman, can they have their big moment? Team Liquid, they have not had the luck in this final.
It'd be nice to see him get a win, just kind of finish the event on a win, because they were doing so well after day one. They were well and truly at the top of the board. Excuse me, after day number one, actually, in fact. They were smashing it ridiculously. 3 wins and a second or third place.
He's taking the move. Flufferby and Cincy trying to back away. The tag comes out. Moleman downs Cincy. Hollywood pushes up. Flufferby down. Good night. Moleman does the job.
GG. And these two are riflers, stroke sniper riflers, when we look toward the Team Liquid competition.
They still have Circle as well. They still have Circle, so they can bash back over. Taylor and Malau are still there. They're going to come into the circle, but Moleman and Hollywood continue to have really good control. Sigsy now has snuck in, by the way, behind them. So he's on the hillside.
Still packing the 24.
Just we biff, yeah. Rocket. Taking the peaks, just we biff with the 2 times and a shotty. So not ideal from this Rock situation. But then again, Rocket's only got the red dot staring at him, so...
He don't even have a chest, though, Lee. He's got a level 1 helmet, and that's it.
Yeah, that's... Oh, dear.
He's going to take full 100% damage if he gets hit anywhere between the neck and the torso. And it's going to really hurt. He's already been topped off anyway, so 2 bullets even from 5, 5, 6. Look at all these bodies. So 10 players remaining. Moleman knocks Miller.
Hollywood on the flank. And Moleman gets it. Moleman's having a big game.
Yeah.
Moleman is having a big game. Now, Sigsy will have heard them shots. So there's a team down below, actually, taking shots at Hollywood and Moleman. Balok's still going to move in with the circle. And this is a top 5 finish again. Avenger and Balok have this in the bag.
Avenger must have died somewhere else.
Yeah, he died in the play zone, in the water. He was a fish.
Okay, and that's where the skull and crossbones came in. So Balok pretty much has secured himself not only this
the tournament
top 5, but this tournament all on. I think we can kind of safely say we won't confirm it until admins do it, but we're pretty damn sure they have. Meanwhile, in the meantime, Hollywood and Moleman, Team Liquid, just holding hard on the hillside, tapping away at people. Look at this, Ollie goes in, the ACOGs are doing the job. 1 player just remaining around the back of that.
That's 12 kills for Hollywood and Moleman. Team Liquid having a big round here. The biggest of the final so far. They're going to land some more taps.
This is what we like to see. This is Liquid. This is what could have been the previous 4 games.
Yep.
Like the unfortunate scenarios not have occurred. This is what they're more than capable of, easily. They're incredible players, incredible lifers.
Sigsy, look at him. He's got a perfect little position here on the edge. He's gone peeks out. He's got suppressed. Rocket takes him down. He's got a spin to the right. You just catch a glimpse of PJ the DJ as he drops down. Gets the reload off.
No!
Oh, so close. But now it's alerted Moleman. Moleman, full sprint for this one. He knows what's going on. He knows there's someone over here. There are only 5 alive. 2 of them obviously them. So 3 people to play with. They're both double pincer in. PJ, you're in all sorts of trouble. Gets the revive off. The heal off. Moleman takes him down. That's the 13th kill and counting for them. 2 more to collect. Balok in top 3. I think he's just breaking out the champagne right now. He's got 4 kills already. Top 3 finish. Job done for this boy. The Danes have certainly played well, but you've got to give credit to Moleman and Liquid and Hollywood. They have played so well.
He's just going to chill here. No reason for him to push. I probably expect that to be on tap fire for now. Single digits. 3 bag, 3 helmet, 2 chest. You can hear the bullets. Hollywood pings 1. That's going to be Moleman who comes in to seal the deal. There you have it then. He gets knocked.
Go on, Balok. Balok finishes off Moleman.
Oh.
Could they finish with the chicken dinner? It's a 1-on-1. Hollywood. Oh, Balok, he's getting spotted. Hollywood lights him up. 1 more shot. Oh, he goes prone, but he finds the hit. And it is the win for Team Liquid. Moleman on 8 kills, Hollywood on 6. Beautiful final round from them. I think sweet redemption for the guys of Team Liquid. They've not had a great deal of success in the finals. They've had a lot of bad luck. But Balok and Avenger get another 2nd place. So when we take in, obviously, accumulating the points, it is going to be their best 3 finishes out of the 4 rounds. They've had a 1st, a 2nd, and a 2nd.
Incredible stuff from them. I'm pretty 99% sure that they are the winners of the event. In fact,
100%.
now we've just been giving that's 110%. So congratulations, Balok and Avenger. They get the helmets, they get the computers. GG to them, but also GG to Team Liquid. You know, I mean, look at the kills on there. That's 14 kills between two of them and a chicken dinner. That really shows what Team Liquid is absolutely more than capable when unfortunate incidences like, you know, health cars getting killed straight off the spawn when we initially saw off the drop, and also a monitor being unplugged. So things have been against Team Liquid in the finals, but
It's been a good few years since I've been in a tournament where someone's monitor's been unplugged. That's a long time. It takes me back to the old I-Series days, that does.
Yeah, it's, back in
Long
the day.
time, but
it is what it is.
we got to point out, right? These are two guys, they're free agents right now.
Yes.
Balok and Avenger.
Unless they're going to be playing together, which
obviously formerly Theatre of Mayhem Avenger was with us in Oakland as our analyst and said right then, you watch this boy Balok. He is going to be a beast at DreamHack, and my God, has he delivered. The two Danes have really picked themselves a time to shine because they never had that much success throughout the qualifiers on our stream. They had some massive games off stream on the other servers, but never quite delivered. But they had that second place, remember? They lost in the 2v1.
Delivered that.
But my God, they delivered right here. It has been a great day for them.
Well played to them. And I pretty much think that sets us right for the end of the day and the end of the weekend. So I want to say thank you to everybody, and I do mean everybody. Staff, production, all the players, everybody, you guys out in the audience, everyone at DreamHack, and of course, all the players, just literally every single person who's made this weekend such a massive success. The observing's been fantastic, the gameplay's been fantastic. It's been a good weekend.
I've loved the duo tournament. I was actually quite excited for it because I quite enjoy duos anyway. I find them tend to be quite entertaining, and they have been. We've not really had lull periods where obviously there's no real set meta for it right now. So there's no lull periods, which you will get in squads, obviously, where everybody's positioning themselves. It's very much action from the start. So I quite enjoyed it. But it's great to have different varieties, right? Not just to sit on one type of meta, but we're going to get the guys over here. We'll try and find them. They're in and around. It is a BYOC, so DreamHack's quite a large location. There's 6,000 plus people set up with the computers alone, let alone all the other visitors. So we're going to go find them. They're going to come over. They know where it is. They've been over here a number of times. So they'll be coming back to collect their prizes. We'll have them on the desk in a few after the break.
have a little sneak peek of this on last week's episode, and now we get to hear the full track. It comes out on the 23rd, so get your playlist ready to chuck it in there. This is Gamma with The Drop.
PUBG.sliver.tv. Watch PUBG and CSGO to earn free coins. Choose who you think will win. Earn more coins by answering trivia. Choose correctly to get raffle.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to DreamHack. We have some winners. And one of the winners, one of the duos, you may recognize him from 2 weeks ago. It is Avenger, who, at the time, at Oakland, said, you watch this boy Balak. You watch this boy Balak. He can play. You picked him as your duo partner. You've been playing with him. And my God, you've got yourself a win here at DreamHack. How's it feel?
Very good. We're looking very much forward to this event.
Get your mic in your mouth. Come on. You're a professional now,
sorry,
right?
sorry.
There we go. We want the people to hear you.
Yeah.
We're good.
Is this
We're
better?
good.
Yeah,
we're
good.
We're good.
Yeah, well, Balak and I, we've been talking for not too long, but some time. And I asked him if he wanted to go because he's an insane player. And brought him here, let him off the leash, and he went mental.
I mean, obviously, you had yourself a second place in the first game. Obviously, got to be disappointed that one.
We're super disappointed.
Balak landed the golden nade that took down Sigsy and Froz together.
Yeah. No, I knocked Froz.
Yeah, but he got the kill.
Yeah. He ended his life.
Ended his life. Yeah. And then obviously you peaked, you had no chest, I believe.
Yeah, no chest, no helmet.
Yeah.
And I picked up broken helmet. The problem was, like, we stood at the corner there, and I hit him 3 times. I knew he was like 20% HP. Balak pushed to the tree, correct decision. I was like, okay, Balak's going to have the right-hand side of the tree, and I was going to have the left. So I just wanted to slide up to him. And then, of course, he could just white peek me. I should just have stayed at the corner because we had the zone, and yeah, it was a wrong play by me. And like I said instantly, yeah, played wrong. He said it, yeah, he played wrong. And he was just sad he couldn't clutch it because there still was one versus
in
one.
the 2v1, yeah, the 1v1,
but
yeah.
still, yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about the chicken dinner. You got chicken dinner game 2.
Yeah.
You even had the doc. You even had the doc casting you at the time. The first time, by the way, that doc's ever done casting, so you're going to cast your win.
Good. Yeah.
That's got to be good, man.
Yeah, feels good.
So, are you disappointed that Balak didn't let you finish him off with the boat?
No, it was Balak. And he was like screaming, no, let me finish him off with the car. It's going to be amazing. I was like, no, if he comes out, I'm going to shoot him. But he was like, he's trying to park the car and get around. It's like, yeah, it was really funny.
Didn't quite get to do it.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It would have been fun, though, like just this guy in the water swimming around.
So, obviously, I mean, the tournament's gone great for you. You've had your best 3. What's the future now for Avenger and Balak? Are you guys going to be staying together? Obviously, you won the duo tournament, but squads is where you're looking at. You were a Theatre of Mayhem before. Obviously, Balak used to be on Penta and Dignitas in the Overwatch days. What is the future for you guys? You're playing for Denmark right now.
Yep.
Didn't have a great game yesterday, 10th place.
Well, we did have a great game because we had the most kills, and that's what we went for.
That's what counts, right? That's what counts.
We had a lot of fun. But yeah, the plan, of course, is squads, and obviously there's no tournaments going on for December, so we're looking into seeing what we can do, and then from January we look to see what we can, and we're still open to collaborations with people.
Free agents, there you go, people. Get themselves involved. These are obviously there's a lot of squads and organizations out there looking for teams
There's
right
a
now.
lot of good squads also, a lot of good organization already in the game. So, but there's still some pretty good organizations.
So there's not
looking,
been no offers on the table just yet, or
no.
No. Interesting, because Frost was talking about the fact that he expects a lot of shuffles to be taking part, certainly in around December, January.
Month. Yeah, December's going to be transfer month, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, congratulations to you. Here's the points, obviously, the final points there. It shows you at the top there. Moleman and Hollywood, they had a massive game in that last game, yeah.
I'm happy to see them. Like, it's Six and Frost, they had us contested all the way through.
Yeah.
Of course, it's good to see them top 3, but 1 point ahead.
Has there been anyone here that surprised you? Because obviously we're looking at, say, Milau and Taylor in there. Obviously Enoch and Littlefix, the Spec Gaming guys have had some pretty damn good tournaments. I mean, they had like 4 chicken dinners yesterday.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out there that's like impressed you that you've played against that obviously you didn't know maybe in the pro scene or the top scene?
We knew a lot of the players, but we didn't know where they're going because we never played duos. So it's plane dependent drops every time, and we tried to get the best out of each plane, and it went. Third game was really bad, and we landed with no cars, and we had just to run to Lipovka, and there were nobody there, so we could just loot Lipovka by ourselves, which was good. But no, to answer your question, we know a lot of the guys here. Some of the SG guys, they did pretty good. Pretty surprised by them. Haven't seen them before, and there are 4 or 5 guys, I believe. So I believe they're going into competing, and let's see how they do.
See how they can grind it out. And of course, is this your first DreamHack?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. How have you found it? It's an experience, right there.
I'll be here next year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got summer coming up. I guess summer DreamHack summer's the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna be there as well.
Summer and winter.
Yeah. But it's my first time here. It's an amazing place. Huge.
Huge indeed. That pretty much sums up DreamHack. It's huge. Well, go and collect your prizes. I believe we have Anita. It is correct. Annika. Get your name right. I was so close. 1 letter difference. Annika from PWC coming in. Balok, if you could step up here and collect your prize as well. Standing by. The big Danes trying not to block completely the camera. Come on, line yourself up. There you go. Fantastic win. Congratulations to you both. You're going to get the helmets. You get the PCs that are at the side here as well. You can just about catch me in the distance. I'm going to try and sneak off to the side. I don't know. Maybe just dive into the desk. There we go. Block me out. The Danes, they are your champions, ladies and gentlemen. It is Avenger and Balok. Fantastic tournament. Very well played. Thank you very much for watching DreamHack. We will see you next time.
The things you see today are tomorrow's ancient history. If you're not a part of the evolution when the view changes, you'll fall behind. Open your eyes. Can you see it? Let us capture it together.
Hey, Owen. What up, fucked?
Can I borrow your headphones?
Sure. But don't you have one of those brand new mobile phones?
Just toss them over. The new OnePlus 5T has 128 gigabytes of storage, so you have room for all the music you need. And to make sure you can listen to it, they kept the headphone jack.
Hello to Priscilla from Brazil, Brianna H, Dealey, Lisa, and Travis. And for those of you we saw on SoundCloud and Facebook Live last week, what's up, Brent Baker, Jordan Law, David Olson, Thomas Garcias, Brittany Richards, and Maribel Priest. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking in. We really love hearing from you. If you'd like a shout out for our next show, just drop a comment in today's episode on Facebook Live, SoundCloud, or on Twitter, just using the hashtag COTW178.